FOMC day has arrived. The first Kevin Warsh presentation from the new chair. Today will be extremely volatile. Markets will be violently up, violently down. This live show before the FOMC report is there to help you prepare, to get your emotions and portfolio in check. You are here with a great group of investors. No scammers, no trolls, no bots, no idiots. Investors with real money on the line. Currently, I've got $900,000 invested on the line. It's my biggest portfolio, biggest position ever to date. I'm 100% in. I'm 100% in with every money, every penny I can get from every source, apart from remortgaging my house. That would be a little bit too far. All my margin, all in. And I'm all in on one stock. I'm all in defensive. I'm all in Coca-Cola because I think we are in for one hell of a surprise. It does look, however, that inflation has in fact peaked. We've got an inflation report today in the UK. They were expecting a rate inflation to be up. In fact, it's the same. It does appear now from multiple data points that we have indeed hit the peak of inflation. This is good news. However, there's more inflation down the line because remember, prices always go up. It's the rate they go up. And are we going to get a rate cut today? Well, my prediction is no, we're not going to get a rate cut today. We're going to hold things steady. However, it's the first address from the new Fed. Kevin Warsh will address us all today for the first time. The markets will test him. They will judge him. They will start to weigh up what he actually means in between what he actually says. The press conference is the important part, not the rate decision. We can predict with confidence it will be no rate cuts today. However, it's the conference that we want to listen into. He's already changing the rules. The dot plot is on the line. Is that going to be on or off? Is he going to use that? Today, we're going to find out a lot. We're going to try to help you, guide you through this. Prepare for the day. We're going to be here all day for the preparation. We're going to be here for the FOMC report, reactions afterwards, information in our newsletter, trading live. Then we have got Discord events in between when we set up our trades. We don't share them on the screen as we are not here to get clicks. We're not here sponsored by anyone. We are here to help people. And then in between the TV show on YouTube and in between behind this with all the trades and training and one-on-one services on Discord, then we go behind the scenes with my very personal Instagram where I take tea, Whiskey Wednesdays tonight, all kinds of stuff. If you want to join me there, you can. Let me give you a few links. There is my X if you want to follow me on X and get my posts that I share with you on X. Is that sharing through? It doesn't look like it came through today. Sometimes it goes onto the wrong stream. We are running two because we have a vertical and we also have a TV screen. So there is my X if you'd like to follow me. If you'd like to follow me or be part of the community, I would say it's a subscribers only 99 cents private community behind the scenes with me at tea times and Whiskey Wednesdays. There I am on Instagram. I've just shared that with you right there. Right, if you want the newsletter, you want all the information, we now are back to 2 a day. That is it that we permit into our Discord server. We're not trying to grow the biggest, we're trying to grow the best. So we don't have thousands of people joining every day, as we do provide a one-on-one, very personal service. There is the newsletter in the chat for you. I think it's pinned to the top as well. All right, so let's get started in today's show. It's going to be a big one. So has everyone tapped the like button? Have you done that? Have you considered subscribing? Have you done that? Okay. Now, if you're watching later, you can skip through all this and get straight to it. If you are watching live, this is your chance to put the kettle on and tap the like button, share, and get ready. I'll see you back right after this. We're going to be with you all day, all the way through the FOMC preparation, the event itself, the conference, the reaction afterwards. It's a big day. Today, your portfolio could be transformed. Is it going to zero? Or, as some might like to say, are we going to the moon? As we prefer to say, today, Are we going to stand on the moon? Get ready for an explosive day. It's going to be exciting. The question is, will you be up at the end of the day? Are you about to make some money? Are you prepared? Have you done the numbers? Have you studied the numbers? And I mean the numbers, not just the noise. If you got all that stuff, do you understand inflation? What inflation is really about? Do you understand the trade wars? Is the money printer about to be turned back on with Kevin Warsh? Well, we'll find out today. Is your money going to stack up? We'll find that out as well. So get ready, either up, down, sideways. This is the place you want to be. Get ready for an explosive day here on the stock market. I'll see you back right after this. FOMC Day is here. We're here to help you be prepared. This is an important day. It's the first FOMC event with the new Fed chair, Kevin Warsh. History shows us that the market today will test the new chair. It's going to be a volatile day. History shows us most gamblers, speculative investors that do not focus on value today will be wiped out, margin called, lose it all. It happens every single time. The purpose of this show then is to be live, unedited, unscripted as it happens. I'm leading from the front. I'm fully invested with $900,000 all in, all my margin, 100%, all in one stock, Coca-Cola. Doesn't get more conviction than that. I'm 100% in today. Let me show you my position live on the screen. As you can see, if I go to my stocks and shares position, there is 704. That shows my brokerage account. In addition to that is my Roth IRA, just the same. Coca-Cola. If we then go over to my ISA on my Robinhood UK account, it's 100% Coca-Cola. Then the brokerage in the UK, Robinhood, is also 100% Coca-Cola. So I'm fully invested today in one stock for a very good reason. I want to show what conviction looks like. I do what I say and I say what I do. So coming up today, we're going to go through all the points. We're going to go through everything you need to know about the market and how to prepare for it. So I'd like to ask and invite everyone, if you could, please do tap the like button. By tapping the like button, it says that you would like to see this content in the future. If you don't like the content, tap the down like button. But then if you are a troll and you watch anyway, it kind of confuses the algorithm and shows you anyway. The down like button doesn't stop you seeing and watching if you continue to watch and you just like to protest. It actually helps my channel even more. Just thought I'd share that with you. Some of the trolls like, oh, I'm going to down like the show, and they keep watching and it just means they get to see it even more. It means absolutely nothing. It just promotes me even more. If you'd like to subscribe and be part of the family, please do click subscribe and join us. We are in 76 countries. We aim to be the first 1 billion channel in the world. I go live all day, every day, tell you the truth, share everything, and it's the only financial channel you will see on YouTube TV, over 115,000 subscribers now, that has zero sponsorship. No one sponsored the show other than my viewers for 99 bucks. I turn down $50,000 offers every single day. Everything you see here then is real. And that's why we've beaten the market for 3 years in a row, 3 and 4x. You don't believe me? Well, let me show you. I think it's important. Look at the S&P. Now, you're told the S&P is booming this year. It's not. It's up 9.53. It's an average year on the S&P 500. Commentators on CNBC, politicians will tell you it's booming, it's amazing, it's great. It isn't. It's a very average year. We've got a star guest. Let's hear from this. Here we go.
Ed Robert Elliott tipped $5 through Super Chat. Like and subscribe, everyone.
That's very kind. Every single person has a voice here. No one's left behind. We share every comment. Nothing edited, nothing taken away, nothing deleted. So the S&P this year is up 9.53. Now, oil has been a major problem. We now know, as I reported yesterday, in Discord exclusively yesterday, I shared with you what I thought was going to happen live on the show yesterday on YouTube, and then in Discord yesterday we had it confirmed. There is no deal with Iran. It was done, concessions were given, money was sent to get them to say, yes, there's a deal, so Trump could celebrate it at his birthday. It's awful. I can't even believe it was allowed to happen. But yesterday, we showed you the facts, the evidence. There is, in fact, no deal. All right? On Friday, there may be a signature. What it actually means is we're going to continue discussing. That's all it means. Iran now have technically, financially won the war. It's cost the United States billions of dollars, and US now have less sanctions than they've ever had, more control over the straits than they've ever had, and other perks and benefits being given to them. And over the coming days and weeks, you will see more of it filter through what actually was given away to Iran to get them to agree to say we've won on Trump's birthday. It's actually, I would say, criminal, but we'll see how it all progresses. So the stock market, the S&P is up 9.53 this year. Okay, that's great. It's an average year though, nothing special at all. So what have we been able to do? Well, if I go to my stocks and shares and I go year to date, despite I am down massively, like about $20,000 or $30,000 on Coca-Cola, I'm still beating the market. Now, it was in the region of 25 and 30%. I'd 3x the market a few days ago, as I always do. Right now, though, I'm up 11.36. I'm still smashing the market, despite I'm all in with margin and despite I'm all in with one stock, Coca-Cola. That shows you what conviction does when you buy value. Now, some would argue that it's best to stay in cash, because if I was in cash, I could have bought even more of this. Well, I did buy. I bought with every ounce of my being. Every penny I put in, I did. And then I used all my margin. And then I used outside borrowing at 4%, which was below what I was paying with margin here on Robinhood. I borrowed money from everywhere, as much as I could. The only thing I haven't done is mortgage my house, which I'm not going to do. I never do that, even though I actually think I could do very well with it. It's just one step too far. I want to remain married. I'm sure the guys here will understand what I mean. So at the end of the day, I have beaten the market again, and we are up by some measure, but we are down massive at the moment because of Coca-Cola. Now, let's create this scenario. If I'd in fact been out and I'd waited longer, I could have bought at better prices. I could. But let me just paint this picture for you, and this is really, really important. If you say I'm holding cash, even in treasury bills, that way you earn 3.55, I think it is. Correct me if I'm wrong. But anyway, if you're out of the market and you've got your money in short-term treasury, at least you're earning money on your cash and you're offsetting the inflation, which is a good thing. All right. If you're just holding your money in cash, earning nothing, you're actually losing 3.5% to 4% a year. So that's a bad idea. And people say if you hold your cash, you can buy the dip. But that is an insane statement, because the moment it dips, you start to buy, right? At what point do you run out? You always run out. And some people will say, but always hold some back. Well, if you always hold some back, when do you buy then? 90%? Still hold back for bigger. I mean, you'll never be in. The point is, if you are always in, you will always win long term, and even on the bounces, as we teach every day in Discord how to do tax lot trading, tax harvesting, and select your correct lots, not just do the buy orders, sell orders, all that stuff. It's very strategic how we trade, and we share it every day on Discord. So some people might say, yeah, but haven't you actually lost money because you made some money, made a lot of money this year? As you can see over the year, in 1 year on my portfolio, $124,000 just this year. Remember, I started from $5,000. I'm now at $702. In fact, it's $900,000 now fully invested. All right. So I've done very well. I'm nearly $1 million from $5,000. Now then, if I'd stayed in where I was a few months ago, would I be better than I am today? Because my average was lower. I initially had the S&P at 400, 460. I had Coca-Cola around about 60. Would I be better off if I'd done absolutely nothing? No, I would have been a lot worse off. I wouldn't have made this amount of money. I wouldn't have been able to beat the market. I wouldn't have profited from all the ups and the downs of it all. I would simply be up from where I was. That would mean absolutely nothing. And it would be a fraction of where I am today. So let's explain that. If I buy here and I rise to here and I sell here, that is real gains, real profit. You'll pay tax on that if you haven't done it properly. Of course, on your IRA, on your ISA, you won't pay any tax at all. But if you've offset your tax and handled it wisely, you might actually pay very little, if none at all, if you understand how the lots work and so on and so forth. But if you buy here and sell here, that is in fact a real gain. You've really won. Let's say then you decide to get back in here at exactly the same price that you exited maybe a week ago or a month ago, and it goes down. Have you lost the money you made from here to here? Of course not. That was a real gain. That profit was taken. On your next trade, you are currently down. So, of course, I didn't buy back where I sold. I bought back lower, but it's gone lower again on my Coca-Cola. So when I bought here and sold here, I waited, I took profit here, it went down to here, I started buying here, bought some more here, bought some more here. So have I lost all the gains? Of course not, because when I went from here to here, all this profit enabled me to buy more shares when it pulled back to here. That profit is still there. I only lose if I then, when I go down, sell for a loss and give it back. Well, of course, I'm not going to sell for a loss unless I think we're about to go a lot lower and I can sell for a loss, hold that position, hold that amount of money and buy back here. But nobody knows for certain when we're going to go up or down. But using your lot strategically, you can in fact sell here, go down a bit more, you buy some more, you buy some more, and then when we start to move a little bit up and down, which we will, you sell the top lots and swap them for the bottom lots. So you end up with more down here. That's essentially what I do time and time again, and that's how you're always accumulating more of what you want. And remember, what we're trying to do here is own more and more of the businesses that we want that makes money. That is essentially the name of the game. The name of the game isn't actually to make any profit today. The name of the game is to have profit tomorrow when we need it. I don't need it now. Well, my job is now is to go through the ups and the downs and accumulate more stock on that journey. So by buying here and taking profit up here and then buying back here or even the same, as long as the business is still the same conditions and the fundamentals and all the macro conditions that you're considering, whatever, then you're still going to win, right? So you can be down on a position. Some people might even say to me, well, what if you buy here and then you sell here and then you buy back here? Your average is going to be up. And that is something that people talk about a lot on crypto channels. They're always telling you to buy the dip, go into the moon, dollar cost average. It means nothing. It's rubbish. It's absolutely drivel and nonsense. But it's very easy to sell and get you to watch the video and then sell you the sponsorship. We don't do any of that. That is not financial speak. And then people say, well, yes, it is, because Warren Buffett says, buy when there's blood on the streets. Yes, but you will hear it on a channel which is talking about Bitcoin. And it's not what Warren Buffett was saying. It's completely taken out of context. Lowering your average is a consequence. It's not a strategy. It doesn't mean anything. All right, it means absolutely zero. It's a guide to tell you where your overall portfolio might suggest it looks like. It doesn't actually mean a damn thing. You want to know individual lots, which are profitable, which are losses, which are paying tax, and so on and so forth. Just going, I'm up 20% on my average actually doesn't mean anything at all. Your overall position is what it's about. So let me explain that. So if you have an average, let's say you buy here and for some reason you sell here and then you buy back here, your average is going to go up, isn't it? Your average is now here and you're going to look at it and go, oh, I'm in a worse position. No, you're not. You bought here. You sold here, you made a profit. Why did you re-enter? Well, the reason why you re-entered was you look at it from here and you believe it's going to here. You've done your analysis, you've done your models, you've done your fundamentals, you've looked at the external macro conditions, and you believe it's going from here to here. It doesn't matter what your average is. And think about that for a moment. Every single day in history, people around the world, hedge funds, Wall Street managers, investing managers, people like, for example, your pension fund is going to buy the S&P every single month regardless. Every month, year in, year out. It's always overall going to be paying more every single month. Well, is that a bad idea? You're actually making your average go up every single month. Well, of course it's not a bad idea. Not at all. Your average is not important. Anyway, there's a little bit about where I am today, where my portfolio is, what I think of the market. Let's go back to the live position. Let's get ready. We're going to do live Q&A. Now, today we've got a little gift. We've got a little gift today from Robinhood. For those of you who don't know what I mean, I'm going to give you the link now in the chat. We've got a little gift today. Now, in a second, I'm going to check it. So I'm going to give you the link for this. Now, just remind you, I'm not sponsored by Robinhood. I take no money from Robinhood whatsoever. But here is Robinhood USA. If you want to get free shares today and be able to do what I'm about to do, there is the link. If you are in the UK, it applies to you as well. Robinhood UK. I've got a Robinhood UK account as well because I'm also a citizen of the United Kingdom as well, obviously. I'm a citizen in both countries. Right, well, in the US, I'm a green card holder. All right, so there is my Robinhood USA and Robinhood UK. If you click on that, you'll get free shares and you can see what I'm about to show you. So, dividends get paid out early on Robinhood. This is pretty wild because you get your dividends to reinvest before most people reinvest on the auto reinvest and the stock goes up. That is a major advantage. So let's see if I've got it yet. So I'm going down to Coca-Cola. Here's my position. Down 2% now. We are falling into the FOMC report. Would I like to buy more? Yes, I would. Can I? Well, let's have a look. Early dividend. Can you see it on the screen? So across my portfolio, I've got about $4,500 in dividends, which should be paid on July the 1st. In fact, they're being paid today, June the 17th, 2 weeks ahead of when everybody will buy and reinvest their dividends and will go up. Now, traditionally, historically, statistically, mathematically, historically, it takes 11 days for the sell-off of the dividend in the case of Coca-Cola, 53 cents to get back into the price of the stock. Traditionally, on ex-dividend day, we start to sell off. That's why I started to buy. Because I'm happy with the price, it just got cheaper for no reason than technical conditions because of the dividend ex-dividend date. A lot of people started to exit and it gets priced in that it goes down by 53%. And then, of course, you get the momentum, everyone's selling because everyone's buying SpaceX at the moment. So it allows you the opportunity to buy lower. So I did. I don't care if I actually get the bottom at the moment. I will get the bottom. I always do. But it doesn't matter that I'm down. I just keep buying more because the lower it goes, the bigger the bounce will be. And I'll be up anyway. Doesn't really matter. So on the way down, I'm buying more. And here is my dividend. Now, it should be paid out today. I've never seen this before. This is brand new, a new service on Robinhood, early dividend. It says pending June 17. Now, I've been watching it for the last 24 hours because I wondered when it would be paid. Midnight, pre-market, on the bell. Well, right now we're going for on the bell because that's 27 minutes away. Let's see if it goes on the bell. I hope it does, and I hope it's in, and I've auto reinvested it. Now, I never do that, folks. Normally, because I don't know when it's going to pay out and I might have missed it, I've set auto reinvest. I will turn that off after today. Once I know what it does, I will turn it off and I will do things manually and buy the best dip price. All right? I don't believe in auto reinvesting. You often buy a pump because everyone's doing it at the same time. Then they take profits, it goes down, and that's the best price to buy the dividend. Anyway, so I've got it on auto at the moment because I just don't know when it's going to come in. I would expect now it will come in on the bell. Now, it might come at the end of the day. It might be the end of the 17th, after hours tonight. I just don't know. We're about to find out. The point is, though, when it does come in, it will be on auto reinvest, this one time only, so I can see it. And what it will do is it will allow me to buy at a lower price. As you can see on this current trade, this current position, I'm down on average 2%. Again, that means nothing at all, because I've got some shares that are actually in the green, some lots that are in the green. So I could sell today for a profit, even though I'm into 2% down. If you don't understand lots and you've not attended our Discord events where we teach all this stuff, you won't know what I'm talking about. You'll say you're down 2%, you can't sell. Certainly can. Certainly can. I might want to sell for a loss and buy back at a better price and use tax harvesting. I might want to pivot into an ETF for Coca-Cola. There could be an ETF. Well, there are ETFs, because we've seen the banks and institutions rotating into defensive ETFs where Coca-Cola is the biggest part of it. So actually what you can do today is, if I wanted to, this would be a very good strategy today, and I might even do it. You see it on the show. You see I'm $14,000 down on this current trade. Overall, some lots are green, some lots are down more. That gives me the average of down 2%. If I wanted to, I could select lots or choose the whole thing, sell for $14,000 loss. That would wipe out the tax that I've got to pay for this year, because I've made a lot of gains this year, as you've seen, some 120 grand. $14,000 loss would go against my gains, okay? Let me show you my gains, and then I'll tell you what I would do. Let me show you. If I go to my realized profit and loss this year, let's go on to stocks. Let's just go on stocks and ETF. This year, 81, this is this year, this is year to date, I beg your pardon. Year to date in nothing but my stocks, 81 grand. Well, about 16 grand of that is tax. You've just seen that I've lost $14,000. That can go against that and reduce the amount I'm going to pay. Now you'd say, but you're losing money. You're selling for a loss. No, I'm not. On paper, I could sell for a loss. Remember, I'm already getting the dividends because I've gone through the ex-dividend date. So all that money that they're going to pay me today, I'm still going to get. So I'm going to get that income. I'm also then going to sell for a loss, but then the clever stuff comes in. What I could do today is sell for a loss at 14 grand to reduce the tax I owe this year, which would be nice, and then go into a dividend paying stock, an ETF that focuses on Coca-Cola. So I could do something like VUG for Google and Nvidia. You have seen me on the show sell Google for a loss when it was going down. I also made profit on it, of course, but I sold for a loss on Google and Nvidia. If I bought back straight away, the loss wouldn't count. It would be a wash sale. The wash sale rule would come in. You didn't wait 30 days. You can't use it as a tax loss. You can do it on crypto, by the way, straight away, immediately. It's a loophole that will soon be closed. That's how the real money makes money. It sells crypto for a loss, buys it back at the same price, and actually posts it as a loss, offsets future gains. Remember, it's not free money. It's just liquidity. It gives you money today, not permanently in the future, because you might not sell the lower lots. You might borrow against them. So it's a very complex subject. But if you'd like to join us on Discord, we do teach it. It's pinned to the top of the channel. If you want to join us for Discord, also below in the description. We allow 2 people a day to join. So what I could do now is I could find an ETF. Now, I know plenty of ETFs because we showed you a few days ago the banks were actually buying into dividend paying ETFs. I showed you, and I even gave you the indicators at 3 o'clock in the morning what they were actually doing. I actually shared that with you. And FOMC day has arrived. The first Kevin Warsh presentation from the new chair.
That's me editing my shorts while I'm talking to you. I'm doing about 500 things at once.
And when I say 500, I'm not that exaggerating either. So I could just buy an ETF, a defensive ETF that focuses heavily on Coca-Cola. And there are plenty. VUG is what you use for Nvidia and Google. And there are some. I'm not doing it right now because I expect a very quick bounce today on the FOMC report. But I could do it. I could sell it for a loss, buy an ETF. Instantly, I'd get wiped out of the tax, and then I could I could take that money and buy into the ETF, and the ETF goes up, and I've basically not saved the tax. I've kicked the tax down the road. That's important. Again, I'm not giving tax advice. I don't know anyone's situation. I'm just, sharing with you my strategy. This whole show is about, this is what I'm doing with my money. You're watching it, and that's it. I'm not trying to sell you anything. There's no sponsorship. This is real money on the screen, and it is what it is. All right. So anyway, let's go back to our positions, and I'm just trying to schedule an event here. See if this works. That wouldn't let me do that. Okay. Just bear with me a second. I'm just trying to put some information out to people who follow me on my Instagram and other places for a more personal experience. And I just had a little glitch there. Let me try that again. Apologize for this. I'm just trying to do it while we wait for the market to open. Let's try that again. There we go. That worked. Okay, marvelous. Right. Okay, we're good to go. Sorry about that little confusion. So we've got 20 minutes to go before the bell goes. Let's go through all our positions. So Ethereum, let's break down crypto. First of all, I know people were very upset with me when I said I sold at the top of crypto, got out, and it's going a lot lower. And people said, oh, you're in, you're out. Well, yeah, I am, always. I'm not here to join a fan club. I'm not here to support Michael Saylor. I'm not here to support Donald Trump or Tom Lee with his wild predictions. I'm here to make money. That's all I do. That's all I'm interested in, is winning. And that's why I've beaten the market for 3 years in a row. And that's why I take no sponsorship. Yesterday, I literally had to do a short show because Meet Kevin came on telling everyone now it's the perfect meme stock to buy SpaceX at the moment because he's influenced in it. He bought it when it was pennies. Like Ron Barron, like Ross Gerber. It's awful. It's like a great product. And I call it a product, not business, because it doesn't actually make any money. I sadly was unable to get more than one share of SpaceX on the IPO day, and I'm waiting to buy it for the right price. I'm not encouraging anyone to guess and gamble because I've got self-interest. I find it disgusting that people like Meet Kevin and Ross Gerber and Ron Barron are going out telling people it can go to $1,000 and everyone thinks it's great, let's buy SpaceX, until they all dump it on you. It's quite disgusting, and it upset me so much yesterday, I couldn't actually do a very long show. I just didn't want to be on YouTube yesterday. But I thought, sod it, I'm back today. Let's just get on with it. If people want to lie and scheme, that's on them, isn't it? But let's have a look at it. XRP, Ethereum and Bitcoin, it's all going down. There's no question in my mind about it. I've made a lot of money from it. I've also lost a lot of money from it as well. But I absolutely believe it is going down. I've got no real doubt about it. And I can see Ethereum going down 50%, XRP going down to 80 cents just short term, and then a lot lower potentially. Bitcoin 50,000, maybe even 30,000. So I can't honestly suggest to anyone or even myself buy it. I'm up 12%, but I've got nothing in there. I've got $10 in each. They're just marker positions while I wait and have patience. But I'm not giving my money away to support some fan club. I'm just not doing it. Then we go down and we look into treasury bills. Treasury bills is where I park my money when we are done with it for a while. We're not done with anything right now. I want to be involved and I want to be active. So treasury bills is all I need to park my money when I need to. Right now, I don't want to be parking my money. I want to actually be very, very active with my money. So I'm not in short-term treasuries. Coca-Cola, well, I'm in Coca-Cola because I believe in a defensive position right now.
In defensive.
Whoops, that was my shorts again. I believe we need to be in a defensive position. 100%. But not just because we need to be in a defensive position, we need to be in the right defensive position. We are just starting the World Cup. By the way, salute to Harry Kane, captain of England. He's literally 15 minutes from where I'm sitting right now. In my house, he's down the road. He's literally, I could pop down, have a cup of tea with Harry Kane today, and it absolutely infuriates me that I've never been this close, other than being at Wembley in London to watch England play from my home to the England team, but I can't afford to go because Jerry Jones and everybody involved in the American prices has ripped everybody off, and they're charging $160 minimum to park your car, thousands to go and watch. It's just despicable. And real England fans aren't actually paying to go. They're going to the pub down the road. Who is going is people who've got more money than sense, or just bankrupting themselves. So anyway, I'm not doing it. I'm going to watch it on the TV this afternoon and have a great day. I feel awful that I can't go and see England at their camp tonight, and it's just so insanely expensive. I'm not going to give whoever's behind all of that insane amounts of my money. I've worked too hard for it. Anyway, so that's what I think where we need to be at the moment. Now, VUG is what I spoke about a few moments ago. That's the growth part of the S&P. That's focusing on Google and Nvidia. Like 23% of it is just in that. So, or was it 13? No, 23. Sorry, I forgot the numbers. So I'm not in that either. That's going to go down first. Crypto will go down first, followed by the S&P, followed by VUG. Now, at the moment, it's all going up because of SpaceX. SpaceX is literally broken the market at the moment. Everything is upside down. No one really knows what they're doing. Everyone's overbuying and selling anything to buy more SpaceX. Just wait until SpaceX enters the NASDAQ in a couple of weeks. You need to be really, really careful. We could have the biggest crash. Well, we are going to have the biggest crash, not if, we are. And I just think you need to be careful of all of that. Anyway, let's get ready. We got 15 minutes to go before the bell goes. So let's go to live Q&A. I'm going to answer everyone's questions. Good morning, Paul. How are you? Eek, the day has come. It has. Good morning, William Myers, our number one supporter on X. We thank you again, William Myers. Good morning, Ninja Cowboy. Stephen Lewandowski, our oil baron, is here this morning. Good morning to you. How are you? Lovely to see you. Liz from Germany is here. Please be green. I have no more buying power. No, I understand that, mate. I'm right with you on that one. I'm hoping the dividend will go through. Should I have a quick look? Has it gone through yet? We're learning this morning, when will the dividend go through? It says pending. Will it be on the bell? Will it be after? Probably after, I would imagine. I hope it's on the bell. I just want to buy as much Coca-Cola as I can on the way down while all this is happening. But you can only do so much. Sitting in cash, just talking about what you might do, is actually as useless as trying to solve an algebra equation while chewing bubblegum. It achieves nothing. It just means basically nothing. Anyway, This Way Gaming, how are you? Red day ahead, Liz. Well, the good news is we're not going to get any rate hikes. We're not going to get any rate cuts, and that's good news. Inflation is actually peaking. That is very good news. It just won't be exciting enough for some, but it actually is good news, and it's welcome here. I am, very thankful for that, to be perfectly honest. I'm just here for an update on Coca-Cola, says Potato. Hello all. Well, I can tell you that the deal in India is progressing nicely. We're going to go to $90 this year and $106 next year. So it doesn't really matter we're down today. I mean, when I get my dividends, I'll buy more. On the 21st, on Monday, I'll buy even more. Zach Zeit, good morning, United States of the world. Yes. Good morning, gaming. How are you? Red or green day, guys? Good morning, all. TJ Molden. Hello, TJ. Are you no longer a member? I thought you was. We're giving memberships away. 1970 Buckley has just donated $10 memberships. If you are a subscriber and you're commenting and liking, you can win a membership live right now on the screen. SpaceX does not want to go away. No, it doesn't, but it will. There's nothing to stop it. It cannot stay up.
I can't believe
I've got no doubt about it in my mind. It is going down. It has to go down. But what do I know? Maybe it'll just keep going and going and going and going and going forever. Now, eventually, it could actually grow into its price. However, there are other companies now preparing to do what SpaceX does. Okay? Remember, SpaceX make a lot of their patents publicly available for others to do it. So it's not like they can't do it. All right? Others might try now, and they've seen that there's an appetite for people to buy this kind of stock. There wasn't till recently. This was a government thing like NASA or whatever. But anyway, it's worth just remembering that, SpaceX are on their own at the moment. As you can see, we're giving memberships away this morning. Well, I'm not. 1970, I can't. 1970 Buckley, one of our whale investors this morning, is donating to you. So at least please thank her for the donation. Now, what you can do is you can go and upgrade your membership so you can actually take advantage of it. I'll explain that in a second. I'm trying to do 5,000 things at once here this morning. I've got lots of people that follow me on Instagram for special private information. Good morning, says Patrick. Liz, good morning. Let's rock. Slim Cabolt. Early bird looking for seed, said Zaxai. Oh, snap.
I can't believe
wearing gold
this.
jacket. It's going to be a great day. Well, yeah, we're wearing gold jacket today because it's a big day. But my gains, Rob's, good morning to you. AAOI, good news. Well, we can't confirm that. You're not a member. Why he looks so fancy? Because it's FOMC report, the first one for the new chair.
I can't believe this.
Not a whale, more like a dolphin. Yeah, a dolphin's better, isn't it? It's more female. You don't want to be a big fat whale, do you? There you go. You want to be a dolphin. Absolutely right. There you go. Robert Elliott, good morning, everyone. Crypto Savage, hi, everyone. See all for the new nips. What do you mean by that? XRP to $1. I can see it going to 80 cents without any question. When the Moon says this way gaming. Mark Chapper, good morning to you. The act of inflating. Tom Hawk, the end is near. Okay, so we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna get political or religious like that. Okay, share your opinions. Well, I'm not gonna put them on the screen. It's not what we do.
I can't believe this.
Slim Will, good morning to you. Hi, all the most chat on the wide version. If unlike to come over. Hi, all the most chat on the wide version. Yes, there are two streams, the phone version and the TV version. Good morning, family. Hello, world. From Brian Bynum. Brian, I've missed you, mate. How are you? Common big bucks, no whammies, no whammies. Stop, says Paul. Hi all, says Liz. All right, 8 minutes to go. We're nearly there. We're about to ring the bell. Now, all of you that have won a membership, let me explain to you what has actually happened. Coca-Cola, let's go. Hello, Martin. I will do it. I'm just going to get through the comments. When do you think XRP will go below $1? As soon as the market crashes and pulls back, crypto will go down 80%. The S&P will go down 40 to 50. Coca-Cola will go down 15 to 20. You want to know why I want to be there? There's your answer. Kazansky, good morning to you. Are you no longer a member? I thought you was. When do you think we will have the next to pump? You have been right on every pump so far. Yeah, for 3 years, I've not missed on any of my claims.
At 1,000,
I've beaten the market 3 years in a row.
Buckley has become a member, not a whale. More like a dolphin. Smiley face emoji.
When do you think we will have the next Coca-Cola pump? You've been right on every pump so far. I don't know the answer to that. I don't know the answer to that. When I get information, I'll share it as I always do, of course, but I don't know yet. I'm just busy accumulating as much as I can. I think Trump is pumping the market with little white lies. Well, yeah, there was no deal. It's now all out. There was no deal. If we get a signature, it's a signature of continue the discussions. We've basically just given Iran billions of dollars just so Trump could celebrate his birthday. I actually find that quite disgusting. I don't know. I had 2 gold meetings yesterday with gold investors, right? When you're a gold member on YouTube, you get a 1 hour call with me every month, which includes all the bronze, silver, and electrum. But I had two gold members yesterday, and these were two very pro-Trump investors who hate what he's just done. The information is out there if you read it. There was no deal. Billions of dollars in sanctions and relief was given to Iran so Trump could have a nice birthday party. And this morning, which is the afternoon, of course, in Davos, said to the G7 live in a meeting, I'm the boss. I don't even know where to start with this. I don't even talk about, I mean, we used to cover it a lot. It's like, I just can't even do it anymore. It's just getting so embarrassing to hear it all. Anyway, good afternoon all. Just a question on that point. If you don't mind, there are big money billionaires who do say that to buy every month 100 up and down, and it works. Right, Chris, let me explain that. It doesn't actually work. Now, let me explain why. So I'm going to read this comment in its entirety. Chris is saying, good afternoon all. Just a question on that point. If you don't mind, there are the big money billionaires who do say that by every month 100 up and down, that it works. Dave Ramsey, for example. Okay, it is true. Why do they do it? Why does Dave Ramsey and why do other successful billionaires tell you every month it's a good idea to buy the market, whether it's up or down? Are they wrong? Well, they're wrong. And I'll tell you why they're wrong. They're doing it because it's very easy to sell that to you, so you watch. For the very reason you've remembered that and you commented, you watch Dave Ramsey. That's why he's a billionaire. He's not a billionaire because he bought every month. He's a billionaire because you watch his content, buy his books, buy his courses, so on and so forth. By saying buy every month, you're not wrong. You're always going to be right. Everyone's going to believe in you because they see you always going up. They see you always making money, so they follow you. It's not actually mathematically or any way whatsoever the best way. He wouldn't do it. He doesn't show you his trades on the screen like I do. He just says it. And he says it not as a lie or to manipulate you. He's not a dishonest bloke or anything. What he's doing is he's watering down the information and making it comic book style simple so it's easy to sell on a YouTube broadcast. The reality is he doesn't do it. Wall Street don't do it. Warren Buffett doesn't do it. I don't do it. Billionaires don't do it. Millionaires don't do it. What they do is they buy with conviction on a great business when it's oversold. That is it. Now, if you don't study the market and you just want to buy every month, you will be up over 20, 30 years, not because you're a great investor, because you showed up for work. I was talking to a gold member yesterday. A gold member yesterday has got a lot of money in the bank, saved up a lot of money, invested wisely for many, many years, and pays a company called Fisher. They're a financial institution that manage this person's money. Basically, they're buying the S&P 500 because that's what they essentially do and charge thousands of dollars to do that, which you could do yourself. And they've been doing it consistently over time. And this person, because they're so far up and they've made so much money, are like appreciating Fisher. Oh, Fisher are amazing. No, they're not. And I said to you, you should take credit for that. The reason why you're up is for two reasons and two reasons alone. Oh, three reasons. Number one, you held down a job for 30 years. Round of applause and congratulations to you. Not Fisher. They've been taking your money for years and telling you they're providing you a service. They're not. They're just making things easy for you. That means it costs you money. You are the winner. You have earned the money and you have stayed working with your job. Number two, you didn't spend it, you invested it. Now, anyone who bought the S&P 20, 30 years ago, who does it every single month, is going to be up. Not because they're the greatest investor. Because over time, money is devalued. And because money is devalued, share prices go up. You can't lose. You'll always make money. So when someone does it for you, you go, oh, they're amazing. No, take credit for yourself. You did it. You're the winner. You held a job down. You invested rather than spending money. And then you thank Fisher. They're a business. They're rubbish. They absolutely, I can show you Fisher's numbers. I outperform them every single year by tenfold. They are rubbish. I looked at a multi-millionaire investor recently. We're not friends anymore because we fell out because of this. The ignorance was just unparalleled. Had a great job, earned a lot of money, was with Fisher all his life, paid them hundreds of thousands of dollars, and he showed me his portfolio. I said, you own the S&P 500, which you could have bought yourself for free. Oh, don't listen to that. I haven't got time for that. Because he so believes he's done the right thing by following somebody else's advice. Fisher. I said, no, it's the same as Merrill Lynch. It's the same as all the banks. They all do the same thing because they don't want to get sued. They can't take risks. They don't individually manage your fund. They put you into a basket. They put you into a basket of high risk, low risk, wants momentum, wants dividends, and they trade them all together. They do not provide you a personal service. They do not provide you an individual account. They are not there for you. They are there to make money. They will tell you, we only win if you win. Well, of course you're always going to win. A monkey throwing darts on a dartboard will win if they put money in every week, every year for 6 months, 6 years, 60 years. That's not rocket science. And in fact, with 30 seconds to go, Warren Buffett is not the greatest investor of all time. He simply did the right thing for the longest time. Buying Coca-Cola is the main part of the success of Warren Buffett. He just did it for like 30, 40 years without changing strategy. That's all it was. In 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, Thunderbirds are go. And we'll come back to Dave Ramsey in a minute. The worst advice he has ever given, and I will mathematically prove to you, Dave Ramsey says the most stupidest thing every day, and he does it for a good reason. It benefits him. It doesn't benefit you. I'll tell you what that is in a second. Can anyone guess in the chat what is the worst thing that Dave Ramsey says every single day? And I'll prove to you it's rubbish. Right, my portfolio is bouncing back quickly. The S&P is going down, no surprise. Virgin Galactic, it was $9. Wow, it could go bankrupt now. No joke, it could go bankrupt. Coca-Cola purchased. All right, I'm just going back here. Look on the screen. Coca-Cola purchased. Let me see. Did it go through? Did it go through? Did my dividend go through? Dividend pending. Dividend pending. It's still pending. Damn it. It was like $5 of Coca-Cola. Damn it. Damn it. It's still not gone through. How bloody annoying is that? All right, nothing I can do about it. It is what it is. But anyway, there we go. Now we're getting a spike on Virgin Galactic. Be very careful. The chances of going bankrupt now is about 90%. SpaceX is running again. Everyone's buying it again into the FOMC, and everyone is dumping everything to buy it. This is a very, very dangerous position. It's only worth $50 to $60. Please be careful. Palantir is being dumped. This was the thing that nobody would sell. Everyone's now selling this to buy SpaceX. Gold is flat today. Amazon being sold this morning. I wonder why. Apple being sold now. Enphase Energy going to $100 is my top pick. Coca-Cola defensive. Nobody wants defensive right now. It's risk on. Let's just buy everything with space attached to it. It's a big, big mistake. SpaceX now 211, up 5%. J&J defensive, being sold. Everyone is selling now. In a minute, all this is going to get bought up, and I'm in and I'm ready. I hope it stays down until Monday when I can buy some more. Chevron Oil going down, Tesla down. They're about to be taken over by SpaceX, and the stock will go to $80. McDonald's going down, defensive going down. You can see it absolutely everywhere. Google is also down today, surprisingly. No, not surprisingly. They're selling tech to buy SpaceX. So dangerous. Meta is off a cliff. Nvidia is going down. Everyone's selling to buy SpaceX because of the influencers lying to you. I cannot believe it. Tilray Brands essentially barcoding, virtually bankrupt now. Now we've got Robinhood. Robinhood has just shot up. What on earth is going on this morning? Vertical Aerospace is going up. Future stocks, we were there live yesterday. Joby Aviation down, Archer down, Bitcoin down again. There's no big pump here for Bitcoin, no big pump here for XRP. Japan raised the rates and people said, the manipulators and the scammers said XRP was going to go up on it. It didn't. It went down. I told you it would. Ethereum is down. Let's look at my portfolio being decimated this morning. Am I worried? No, not at all. My buying power, 48% before a margin call. I'm not going to get margin call, but it keeps going down. Someone's going to buy this some point. Someone's going to want to buy it. SpaceX going up today, now being sold. Oh my God, what a morning this is. What a morning this is. And it's just beginning. Oh my gosh, what a morning this is. Wow, let me come back to comments and questions. It's going to be a violent day. You wait until we get to the FOMC report. Wow, wow, wow. Watched you both. Right. Let me, watched you both for a while. Where was that? So Chris. So let me go back to what I just said about Dave Ramsey. Another thing that Dave Ramsey says, and he does this to sell his books. He does it to sell, it's his spin, it's his shtick, it's his catchphrase. And he always says, never use a credit card. Rubbish. It's the most stupidest bit of information he says, and I'll mathematically prove it to you. So let me tell you a little story here about this. Now, this is very, very important, all right? Dave Ramsey gives this piece of information, which is the worst piece of information you could give to anyone. Why does he do it? Because he wants to make it simple for idiots. He wants to be able to sell it to anyone so they'll watch his channel, buy his courses and buy his books. That's why he's got money. And let me tell you what he says, and mathematically I will prove to you it's rubbish. He says, do not use ever a credit card. I don't have one. It's a terrible thing to do. Terrible thing to say. Well, it's not true because he does have some credit cards. It's a complete, utter nonsense. It was proved a long time ago that actually he does have credit cards. He tells you not to have a credit card. Why? It's all a scam. It's all nonsense. Just use cash. Rubbish. And let me tell you why that is rubbish. Now, I have probably, I don't know for a fact, but I probably have a better credit score than Dave Ramsey in 2 continents, not 1, 2. I have a perfect credit score in the United States, and I have a perfect credit score in the United Kingdom, 2. Now, for America, that's a miracle because your biggest part of getting a great score in America is history, how long you've held the cards, how long you've had history. I've only been in America for 8 years. So to get that final part, that final bit where you have the history, it'll take me till I'm about 100 years of age. People that were born here get an advantage. Obviously, then, as they should, right? They could open a bank account when they're a kid, when they're a child, and so on and so forth. They've got history. I only started 8 years ago. But I have a credit score better than 95% of Americans who have been here all my life. All their lives, sorry. So don't tell me I don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to a perfect credit score. I have a perfect credit score in the United States and the UK. So I am more mathematically qualified to talk on this than Dave Ramsey. It's an absolute fact. I have had, and I do still have, a Royal Bank of Canada bank account. I had till recently a European, a Dutch, a Norwegian, bank account, and I still hold my bank account, of course, in the UK, as well as my bank in America. There's no money in it. I don't need any money in it, but I do have that. And I have a perfect credit score on 2 continents. How have I achieved that? Has that got something to do with how much money you've got? No. Doesn't give an advantage to Dave Ramsey because he has billions of dollars. None whatsoever. What gives you good credit, and he will tell you it's rubbish and not important, and he will use the example that he has a bad credit score apparently because he doesn't use credit, even though he does, right? He has a bad credit score, and he talked about going into once upon a time, he wanted to rent some apartments and they wouldn't give it to him. So he said, I'll just buy the building, because he had billions, like an arrogant way. I'll just buy the building. They wouldn't give him the rent because he had a bad credit score, right? He talks about it a lot. So there's a disadvantage with having a bad credit score. You want a good credit score, and you only get a good credit score by using credit. Let me explain what I mean by that. If you have a bad credit score, you don't get good deals. You get bad deals. Well, for Dave Ramsey, who's a billionaire, he doesn't care about getting a bad deal, because he'll just buy the building he wants to rent, or he'll just buy the car he wants to buy. He doesn't need to borrow money on it, right? However, he gets the worst insurance, he gets the worst rates for insurance because he has a rubbish credit score, right? So he's actually making bad decisions and actually losing money. There's nothing clever about it. He just does it because that's his stick. Bit like Omar tells everybody every day, and they start with a prayer, and God told me to buy FFIE, which went bankrupt. God told me to buy Bitcoin. Everyone follows him. It becomes it's his trademark. It's utter rubbish. It's utter nonsense. So the same thing here with Dave Ramsey. I have a perfect credit score on both continents, and I get the best phone deals. I get the best insurance. I get the best car loans, the best everything. How have I got it? Have I got more money than anybody else? No. I understand how it actually works. And you have to be able to demonstrate that you can use credit. Getting a good credit score does not mean go into debt. Getting a good credit score does not mean you are borrowing money all over the place. No, it doesn't. It means you demonstrate discipline. And that is something that Dave Ramsey knows you can't sell. You're already probably switching off now going, this is boring. I'm confused. I don't want it. Dave Ramsey said this. Well, go and watch him then. Comic book nonsense. I will tell you the facts. It's a bit more complex than Dave Ramsey wants to sell it to you. The reason why I've got a perfect credit score is a number of things, and I'll give you the list right now and tell you why it's important to have a good credit score and use credit cards and the benefit thereof. Number one, you need to have discipline, and you need to be in the system. So register where you live. Oh, I don't want to do that. I like to move around. I don't give my address. Then basically you're just lying and scamming and whatever. Why would anyone want to lend you any money if you don't give your real name, you don't give your real address? Number one. So make sure that you are registered in an address, not a PO box. Whenever I go somewhere, I stay there forever. My house in England, I've been in it for 40 years. The house I've been in America, I've been in for 8 years. I don't keep moving. I don't use my house as some kind of thing to flip and dump and pump and whatever. It's a home. It's an asset. It's where I live. That's the number one. Be in your property for a long time. Show history. What does that show? It shows discipline. It shows you can pay the rent. You can pay the mortgage. Oh my God, look at Coca-Cola now going through the floor. Everyone's dumping defensive to go risk on. Oh my gosh, look at this. SpaceX is going, SpaceX is up. Yep, 2.3. Oh my God, I'm not worried. I just wish I could buy more. But anyway, doesn't matter. It'll bounce back really quickly. When it does, it will go through the bloody roof because it's way oversold now. I wish I could buy more. My God. Anyway, stay in your house long term shows discipline. You can't sell that. It's boring, but it's the truth. Number two, have a bank account. I don't want a bank account. I want to be invisible. I don't want a bank account. Well, then you're looking dodgy. You can't show trust. You don't have to use it. Just have it. Register a bank account. Start paying some utility bills. Pay them regularly. Never miss a payment. Pay them on time. Very, very simple. You might go, well, I can't afford to pay the electric bill. Well, then you get behind and then you miss payments. You get bad credit. You need to structure your life so you're living somewhere where you can afford the electric. Maybe you've got a car that you can't afford or a bigger mortgage than you can afford. Live within your means and demonstrate discipline and pay the electric bill on the property that you can afford to live in. If you can't afford a big house, have a small house. If you can't afford to have a house, rent a house. But whatever you do, even if you live at home with your mum, pay a bill, be responsible and pay it consistently and never miss. I've never missed a payment in my life, ever. I never have, I never will. That's very important. Discipline, okay? The next thing is to have credit. Oh, Dave Ramsey will say you don't want credit, you'll get into debt. Only if you're a bloody idiot, so you know how much money you earn every week. Be organised, be responsible, take responsibility for yourself. Don't blame the credit card, don't blame the commercials, don't blame everybody else. Take responsibility for yourself. Now let me tell you folks, I buy every single thing on my credit card, on my Robinhood credit card. Why? For a number of reasons. First of all, it gives me good credit because I'm demonstrating I know how to use credit. I'm showing the bank, the institution, the credit card authority, I know how to use credit. So they keep increasing my credit score all the time. I pay it off every single month. I don't ever miss. If I can't afford to buy something for cash, I don't use a credit card as a way to get it. If I haven't got the money, if I don't earn the money, I don't have it. It's as simple as that. If you only have a credit card to buy a McDonald's once a month, that will get you a great credit score. It's not about how much credit you have. It's about the usage. You keep it low. So if you have a credit card and they only give you $100 credit, and every month you buy one McDonald's for $5, and every month you pay it off for $5, you will have a good credit score. Dave Ramsey talks rubbish because his audience wants simple comic book headlines. Number two, if you use a credit card, you get a cash back. I get 3% back on every single thing I buy. So Dave Ramsey is throwing away 3% on everything he buys. You might say he doesn't care. He's actually a billionaire. He does care. And he does have a credit card. It's rubbish. It's the biggest scam in the history of the world. Of course he bloody does. It's well documented. He has a credit card. Won't say on his show, but it's well documented. Everybody does. Another reason why you want a 3% cash back is you get fraud protection. If you use your debit card directly into your bank, you're giving access to scammers to your bank. Dave Ramsey knows that. He doesn't use his bank card. Anyone who does that is absolutely bloody stupid. Dave Ramsey, what's he going to do then? Use cash? You can't use cash. How do you use cash if you're buying something online? You can't, can you? It's impossible. He writes a check and puts it in the mail. Of course he bloody doesn't. He uses a bloody credit card like every bloody else. He's a bloody liar. He's making up bloody rubbish. So it's nonsense, all right? He uses a credit card. 1, a cashback. 2, fraud guarantee. Whenever I go to the United Kingdom, I get free car insurance because I pay for the car hire with my credit card. I get free insurance. Dave Ramsey doesn't want that. He's going to somehow take along his own some extra insurance, is he? Going to get some bodyguards to protect his car? Rubbish. Of course he has his own. Of course he has bloody insurance. So he uses a credit card to pay for it. Utter nonsense. Payment protection. Did you know on your credit card you get payment protection? So if something goes wrong with the purchase, you can get a refund. You can protect your money. But most importantly, no one has access to your money. They have access to the credit card's money. It protects your money. And while you're waiting to pay the bill, my money that I'm going to pay the credit card is sat earning dividends or earning 3.5 for 5% in treasury bills. So I'm earning money on my money for a month. I'm getting 3% back on the credit card, and then I'm paying it off. That's why I have a perfect credit score. Dave Ramsey telling you to not have a credit card is absolute rubbish. He does it because it sells comic book stuff to his audience. The Zach of the saying is, if we go back to crypto, this is important, right? Crypto was born out of fear. In the 2000 crash, it was born out of fear. People no longer wanted to be part of the government. People didn't trust the government. People don't trust the system. Well, we did a deep dive story on Jeffrey Epstein and the scam behind Bitcoin and the way it was suppressing XRP. The scams that were going across Africa, they were using it as a currency way before any of you even knew about it. The whole thing is a scam behind the system. All right? It was born out of fear. And people like Dave Ramsey have made a living, billions of dollars, of selling the narrative out of fear. Don't trust the system. Don't need credit cards. Only watch cash. Because the people that watch it, and I don't care if you disagree, and I don't care if you don't like me, and I don't care if you don't believe me. It doesn't matter. I tell the truth. I'm not sponsored by anyone. I'm not here to make money on my YouTube channel. I'm here to do the right thing and tell you how it is. Rubbish. I have a perfect credit score in the United Kingdom and America. I get the best deals, way better than Dave Ramsey says he does. It's actually untrue because he does have credit cards. I get 3% back on everything I buy, so I don't lose money. I actually save money. I get the best deal for my insurance. I get free car insurance. I get fraud guarantee. I don't give access to my money. I give access to the bank's institution credit cards money. There it is. And getting a credit score, a good credit score, is about being disciplined and managing credit. That's it. And being official, being registered, paying bills on time. Simple, and that's it. That's really all there is. In fact, when people often say to me when I give presentations, what is the secret to life? What's the secret to success? The answer is always the same. And it always has been, and it always will be. The secret to life, the secret to success, is realizing there is no secret. None whatsoever. It's all down to you and getting on with it and being responsible and showing discipline. If you don't like your life, change it. If you're not happy with the way things are, do something different. Be responsible for who you are and take control of your life. It's your life. No one else actually cares less. No one else is actually trying to help you. I believe I am, honestly, because if I wasn't, I wouldn't even be doing this. I can go down in Dallas tonight and I could very, very easily earn $5,000 to $10,000 to play in Jerry Jones's house. I've done it. Mark Cuban's house. I can play in their house as the world piano man, get $5,000, $10,000. I've shared you images live on the show. You've seen images of me at Mark Cuban's house with the showgirls, with the models, doing all that. But I choose to do this. I could take 50 grand every single day for sponsorship. I could tell you what you want to hear, what my audience will respond to get you to click, buy something, do something. I don't do it. I do things differently on this channel. I go live and I tell you how it is. It's really, really, really easy to make money. The hard part is to keep it. It's really, really easy to have a perfect credit score. You just have to make decisions and stick to them. Like, if you can't afford it, don't have it. But don't listen to Dave Ramsey. He talks rubbish. He is a billionaire and he doesn't share on the screen his actual trades, his actual money. He doesn't actually tell you the truth. He doesn't show you his actual credit card he actually uses. I do. I share with you. In fact, I'll do it right now. I'll put on the screen right now my actual credit card on the screen. I'm actually going to put it on the screen and show you my actual payments on the screen. Let me just check it doesn't show you my number. Right? Who does this? No one does this, right? Right. Okay, let me see that. I can show that screen. Can I show my card? Balance. Yeah. Auto pay. Points. Yeah. 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 I can actually show you on the screen my actual credit card and what I actually do with my actual money. Ask Dave Ramsey to do that. You got no chance. Here you go. This is my actual credit card. That's my actual balance. And I pay it off automatically at the end of the month. In full, never pay any interest. That is my actual credit card, my actual balance. That's what I owe right now. And I want to scroll down. I'm not going to show you all my transactions because, of course, they're private. Can you see I've got 0 points because I claim them back the second I buy something, not for 1 second. Now, remember I told you on Instagram, I did a private little feed for you, walking around Instagram, telling you I was buying some washing liquid at Walmart. I'm not going to show you all the addresses and stuff, obviously. There you go, Walmart. There you go. There's the Walmart purchase, $14, and you can see I actually got a cashback. Let me open that transaction up and see if it shows me the cashback without giving you the address and so on. No, it gives my credit card number, so I can't share that on the screen, obviously. But I earned 3% cash back. That immediately went in my Robinhood, immediately reduced my margin, immediately bought more Coca-Cola. Let me now show you my actual wealth. Overall, my bank account, my credit cards, my everything. This is my everything. Look at this. Now, this is important because I started with $5,000. Dave Ramsey won't do this. And I've now got 738,000, right? We are down massively over the last few days with Coca-Cola. Everyone's selling defensive. Everyone's gone bonkers to buy SpaceX. Everyone's buying everything that makes no sense. Let them get on with it. Let them do it. Would you really want to pay $200 for SpaceX when it's worth $50? And the only reason you're doing it is because Ron Barron said so, who bought it for pennies. Meet Kevin, who bought it for pennies. Ross Gerber, who bought it for pennies. They're lying to you. And you're excited and you got FOMO and you think it's great. It'll go to $1 million in the future. Maybe it will. But I'm not doing that. That's not how I invest. Now, even though I've lost all this money, not really lost it, I'm just down. I'm up, as you can see, in 1 year, $117,000. Despite I'm in margin, despite I'm down, if you take the whole picture, I'm 117 grand up in just 1 year by doing the right thing. I've outperformed the market. Up to yesterday, I had 3x the market. It's come down now because everyone's selling. Does it matter? No, because in a minute, it's going to swoosh up like a Nike swoosh. 100%, 100%. And I hope it stays down until I get my dividend payout today. I hope it stays down until the 21st. When I get paid on YouTube, I'll buy even more. And when it does, and when it goes up, and the bloody nonsense, which is already now finally people taking profit out of SpaceX, look at that. Now remember, that was $210 5 minutes ago. It's now 202. Look at that. Look at that. Yes, 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 yes. Liars, scammers. Last night, Meet Kevin did a YouTube live stream. He flew on his private jet to go on holiday. Money he made from you of all the training programs, which I do better, have better performance and charge $2. He charges thousands. Told you SpaceX is the perfect meme stock. Rubbish. Look what's happened. It is the perfect meme stock, but you shouldn't be buying a meme stock in the first place, should you? Guess what? It's gone down straight after he told you to buy it at $220. What about when Meet Kevin said buy Enphase Energy because he was sponsored by them at $120? It went to $24. What did I say? Time to buy is now at $24. It's gone to 80 recently. It's back down at 50 now, but up from 24. Who was right there? Who was sponsored? Who wasn't sponsored? Who tells the truth? Who shows you their actual credit card, their real balance, their real money? Did what's his face? Meet Kevin lose when he tried to become governor of California? Yes, he lost. What have I lost? I never lose. I always win. He makes up stuff all the time to benefit himself. Please be careful. I hate seeing this. This is so. It doesn't matter that I'm down today, because common sense, discipline will always win the game. Always. It always has done, and it always will do. Common sense, discipline, tell the truth, hard work. And you know why it works? Because nobody wants to do it. So it makes you all on your own. And I'll tell you something else. I'll tell you something really important. When I came to America 8 years ago, I joined every network group. I was on every board. I was planting trees, helping disabled, helping poor people. I was on the Lions Club, Rotary. I was everywhere. And what I learned in this area of where I live is the lies, the hypocrisy, the nonsense. So I went alone and I did it on my own. And when I started to raise money, I gave everything away. Zero commission, zero taxes. On the screen behind me, you will see, you can't, yeah. As it zooms in, just behind the silver plaque, there, just there, here it comes, behind those mugs is an award from the Lions Club, right? That's my Jack Weech Fellows Award. So that's that glass thing there, that was given to people by the Lions Club. I've literally raised millions for the Lions Club, taken none for myself, no taxes, no commission, nothing. I did it on my own because everyone's got an incentive. Everyone's got a reason. I was at a Lions Club event once, and I love helping people, but I help them unconditionally, and they get all of it. There's nothing for me. We had this presentation put to us at the Lions Club. And they came along and they said to us, there, down goes the S&P, look at that, down goes the S&P, and now my portfolio is going up. I only wish I could have bought more. I only wish I could have bought more. And it's not because I didn't try. I bloody well did. Oh, that's still pending. Look, by the end of the bloody day. Oh, well, doesn't matter. Look, might turn green in a minute. When everyone starts realizing they've all been scammed out of SpaceX, even though I want to buy it for $100, $200 is mental. Anyway, so I was at this meeting for the Lions Club, and in walks these representatives from the school. And Lions Clubs love kids. I can't stand kids. Everyone's going to hate me now, right? I don't care. I'm like the child catcher. Can't stand kids, get on my nerves, drive me mad, right? Anyway, I'm only joking, bloody hell, right? They came in and they said, we would like the Lions Club, mainly me, because I was raising more money than anyone, because everyone else was sitting around doing stuff all. I was putting on concerts, raising money all the time. I was going across America doing the $1 Million tour, all sorts. If anyone in the chat does a super chat for $10, I will go and I will get you my Lions Club gold $1 Million tour jacket, and I'll show you all the badges. It's covered in gold. It's like a gold jacket, way more gold than this, a proper gold jacket. It was a $1 Million tour. And on the last night, before COVID came, I was going to play at the American Airlines Stadium, raise $1 million, Lions Club, to help people, right? Help people, plant trees, clean up the environment, feed people. I was going to do that. I was doing that. I was doing that for years. But I couldn't stand the bullshit. So anyway, someone came in and they said, Martyn, well, not Martyn, Lions Club, can you support our graduation event? And I'm sitting there thinking, what's that then? Well, Martyn, you might not know this, but in America, when kids graduate, they walk across the stage and they get the hat and the gown. I knew about the hat and the gown because I've had education. I've gone all the way myself in the UK, but things were a bit different for me. When I graduated, I just got on my push bike, rode home. There was no celebration. There was no party thrown for me. There was no hiring a Ferrari and turning up and my girlfriend wearing a dress. I just got on my push bike, went home, and that night I went out and did a gig. I earned some money. There was no party. So I don't know anything about this. And they said, no, in America, what you do is you have a party and they walk across the stage and they get a round of applause. I said, well, what do you mean they get a round of applause? Well, because they've graduated. Well, doesn't everyone graduate? Well, yeah. What, so everyone gets a round of applause? Is there any winners, losers? No, everyone's a winner. What do you mean everyone's a winner? Yeah, everyone's a winner. Everyone gets, you just got to graduate. So you just got to finish the course. It's not like how well you do. No, you just, yeah, everyone graduates. What are we celebrating then? Well, it's nice, isn't it? What? Just because you showed up and put your name on a form. I couldn't get my head around it. And all the Lions Club people looking at me going, oh, God, here he goes again. I don't understand why it's an achievement just to show up. Anyway, I didn't get that. Everyone gets a prize. It's like, anyway. So look, we want to raise some money. What for? Well, we want to put a party on for all the graduates, all the kids. What do you mean, a party? This is the Lions Club. We're raising money for starving people, homeless people, fixing the environment, planting trees, cleaning up the oceans. I don't know, anything that's good. Yeah, but it's really important that we protect the kids. Whoa. What do you mean? Well, on graduation night, the kids go mental. They run around. We have car accidents. They take drugs. Young girls get pregnant. They all go crazy on graduation night. Yeah. Well, why are they doing that? Well, that's just what they do in America. I said, what do you mean that's what they do in America? That's what they do. They run around and they go crazy on graduation night. So, well, what's that got to do with us? Shouldn't the parents just be telling them off? Some discipline. Yeah, that's all very well for you, but that's not how it works. What do you mean? What? This is a charity organisation. What are we raising money for? So what they wanted us to pay for a party and donate cars. And I went, whoa. What do you mean donate cars? Who the hell can afford to donate a car? I said, when I left home at 16, my first car was £100. It was a rust bucket. I bought it myself. My parents didn't give me a free car. How can you just give cars away for free? Yeah, people do. People do here. What do you mean people give cars away? I've only got one car. I can't give them a car away. Well, some people have an extra car, maybe an older car they don't want anymore. Whoa. If I've got a car, I'm selling it. I'm not giving it away. What? I can't afford to give my car away. What do you mean, donate my car? Who's rich enough to donate a car? And that's what they said. No. People around here donate their cars to kids. What do you mean? Send him out on a paper round. Get him earn money. He's got to buy his own car. How come he's getting a new one? So you see all these kids with brand new cars at 16. It's like, what the hell is this? Well, this is the Lions Club. We're not here to give kids free cars. What sort of charity is this? I said, I want to help people who can't bloody eat, people who got nowhere to live, people who got no water. Not a rich kid in Dallas, a bloody new car. That's not charity, is it? What sort of signal does that send to the kid? Here's a brand new car, mate. Get on with it. Anyway, well, that's what we want. We want some free cars, and we want, can you imagine me at the Lions Club, all these rich guys going, Martyn, you just got to be quiet. I said, I'm not going to be quiet. This is absolute bullshit. This is why these kids are so misbehaved. They're spoiled little kids getting brand new cars. What the hell's going on? Anyway, said, hang on, that's not the main part. We want to put on a party. We want to put on a party so the kids don't go out. They don't get drunk, smash up the town. Like, is that an option, is it? Right? Smash up the town, take drugs, crash a car, or behave yourself. Just behave yourself. There's no option. Just do what you're bloody told. Have a bit of discipline. Give them a smack across the arse. No, can't have that, right? We put a party on. Everyone stays in. we give some cars away, and then in the morning, there's less problems. This is the way you fix it. So you don't take the responsibility for the kids, you just give them some stuff to make them stay in. And we'd like you to pay for it. So you know that show I did the other day? And by the way, I'll show you. Look at this. I'll actually put on the screen the money. Look, let me show you what I actually did. Real money. Watch this. This is going to blow your mind. Right, hang on a minute. So let me just get it up. This is gonna blow you. When I show you this, you're gonna go, I can't believe this. So let me get it up. Right. Hang on. I'll show you in a minute. Let me get it up. So I'm going to show you some of the money that I used to raise. 100%. Nothing to me. Right, I used to go around all around the place doing stuff. This is real people, real checks, real cash, real money being paid out in real time. I'm just trying to put it up. Just bear with me. I can't remember what the search would be, so I'm just scrolling through. And they wanted me to give them this money so they could pay for kids to stay in the party and not go out and act like a bloody idiot. I went, I'm not doing that. And the Lions Club went mental. They said, you're not being very generous, Martyn. This is what we do here. I said, this is rubbish. This is not charity. This is making entitled teenagers behave terribly. And it's not good. I don't want any part of that. So let me scroll down. I'll show you. And it's important I show you this because this is real. I really hope it. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Right, look at this. Okay, here we go. This is real people, real money, what I did on my own, okay? So look at this. Here we go. There you go. Look at that. So this lady here, right, that is a theatre, pocket sandwich theatre. I gave her my own money. My own money. Forget Dave Ramsey selling you bullshit. This is me with no money doing a charity event and giving them all the money. Look at that. $11,000. Me writing out a check, 11 grand. How about that? What was that for? That was to save a theatre that was shutting down because no one was going. So I thought I'd help them out. That was me. Nothing to me. Zero. Free. I wrote a check, 11 grand. How about that? Then you got this one here. This one here, $17,000. $17,000. That was to support homeless children. These are trafficked children. These are children that come over the border. They get trafficked. They're on the street. They go into prostitution, child abuse stuff. Look, 17 grand. Look at that. There's me, Martyn Lucas Studios. Bang, $17,000. Real money. Nothing for me. Next one. This kid here, I helped him out. He crashed his car. I just tried to help him out. I mean, whatever. I gave him $500. Here, there's nurses. Oops, hang on, where was it? Look, nurses. This is during COVID. $34,000 to nurses. I could go on all day. Doing you this. And this is what you do. You get off your arse and you actually do stuff, real stuff that actually works, and you help people out. You don't give a bunch of kids a load of money to not lark around. You just give them a good smack round the head and go, oi, stay in, you bugger. That's it. Oh, yeah, but it's not like that here. Kids don't do... Well, it bloody well should be. Sort it out. So anyway, I don't know how we got onto that, but look, it's the same thing with making money. Look what's happened this morning. My portfolio was down, 10 grand? It's now down 5. I've made 5 grand in 5 minutes. Why? Discipline. Do the right thing. Don't do what sells. Don't do what clicks, because at the end of the day, there's enough decent people, real people, that will appreciate what you do. You might not be the biggest thing in the world. I've got 400 people watching right now, not 20,000 watching some idiot tell them to buy SpaceX. Because there are more idiots. I'm not being funny. There are more idiots in the world. It's horrible to say, but it's true. Most people are lazy. Most people are stupid. Most people take the easy option. How many people today, when they have a baby or a kid, they stick them in front of an iPad? Yeah, watch that. Why do they do it? Because it makes it easier for them. Don't go out for a walk. Don't go out and play in the garden. Stick an iPad in front of them. Everybody wants the easy route. I do what's hard. It's not always popular. But you know what? It always works and always wins and I always will win. And I'm here to help people. And it gets me really annoyed. If you think this is a little bit dramatic right now, it is. I'm actually really pissed off at the moment because I have supported Robin Hood for 5 years in a week's time. I refused to be sponsored by them. I just want to tell the truth so I can say what I want. I like Robin Hood. I think it's really good. There's a lot of crap behind it, but it's good. It's got a lot of people to invest, a lot of people to lose money, predictive markets and some stupid stuff. But a lot of good people have got into investing. And I want to share it because it's a real thing. It's really good. But I don't like when people lie and make up stuff and manipulate people. I don't like it. And I really, really hate it. And I can't understand why it exists in this world. Why does Meet Kevin, a multi-millionaire, he's a YouTuber, by the way, in case you don't know, right? With 2 private jets, why does he need to lie to you to make more money? I've only got what I've got on the screen. I'm not rich.
At Frankie Laraba 1780 tipped $10 through Super Chat. Ha. I love this man. Honest and straightforward.
Thanks, mate. I really appreciate it. It really helps because I don't make money from these live rants. I make money from investing. And I get how I earn money is not the ads you're seeing. Each person, the ads you see today, I'll earn 1 cent per person. I make money on YouTube by super chats and memberships. So thank you so much for your support. Whatever I get, I just give away anyway. I'm always giving it away. I've just shown you. I'm always giving bloody stuff away. I shouldn't do it really, but I always do. No one appreciates it. It's always going to people who don't bloody need it. I try my best to make sure it goes to good people, but I really appreciate the help. Thank you so much, right? But I don't understand why a person with 2 private planes, I'm just picking poor old Meet Kevin. He's probably a nice bloke, but he's a liar though. He's a schemer. It's horrible, right? His training courses are rubbish. His predictions have all been rubbish. I've beaten the market for 3 years in a row. Why have I not got 1 million people watching my channel? Why? I've beaten every single hedge fund, every Wall Street manager for 3 years in a row. By a long way. Why have I not got 1 million people? Because I don't do what Dave Ramsey does and makes it clickable and comic book and easy and promises you a better way. I basically tell you you're an idiot. Because most people are. Most people are idiots. I'm an idiot. Why am I an idiot? I'm an idiot because I need to get more exercise. If I don't get more exercise, I'm going to be dead in a few years. Honestly. I don't go out to walk enough. I don't get exercise enough. I don't sleep enough. I don't drink enough water. I'm an idiot. I know what to do and I don't do it. It's because I do one thing and I do it well. It's the way I was built. My dad was built the same. Be the best of yourself and help other people. What I do really well is going on YouTube and putting on a show and investing. I'm better than that than anyone. Doesn't mean I'll have millions watching me though, because the news I'm saying isn't what everybody wants to hear. But nevertheless, it is the truth. I just tell you how it is. And that makes me feel good. Because at the end of the day, if I drop down dead tomorrow, people will say, Martyn did the right thing until the very last day of his life. He never took from anyone. He never lied to anyone. He gave everything 100% every day. And I can be proud of that. Not for my legacy, because I won't be around to see it, because I'm alive today to see it.
At Frankie Laraba 1780 tipped $10 through Super Chat. No, Martyn. Thank you for everything. You have been a game changer for us all. God bless you, brother.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I wish I could get the money into my account today to buy Coca-Cola. Just can't, can I? Yeah, that dividend, look, bloody hell, look at that dividend just sitting there like a bloody stuffed lemon. I mean, hey, at least it's going to be in today before bloody 1st of July. So, you never know. Coca-Cola might go even lower. Anyway, folks, let's get back to the FOMC. This is what it's all about. At the end of the day, discipline, doing what's right. Be useful in this world. Be useful. Don't be a parasite. Don't be a disgusting human being that lies to people to get them to do stuff. I mean, how do you sleep at night? I mean, Ron Barron is one of the Ron Barron, Ross Gerber. These people talk absolute shit every single day on CNBC. Why do you think they're on it every day at the moment? Buy SpaceX, the best time ever. It's the best time ever. I'm so glad that everyone's dumping SpaceX today. I'm bloody loving it. I've got one share. I'm absolutely loving it. And look at this. Look at this nonsense. They're dumping SpaceX, taking their profit to buy another space company that's down. That is mental. It makes you money. I get it. But this could go bankrupt now. It could also go to $100. Right? But all this momentum trading is lunacy, right? I guarantee you, all of you who are doing this, the pumping and the dumping, the ins and the outs, I will beat all of you. And I'm just sitting here like a boring old man with my Coca-Cola doing absolutely nothing. I'm completely buggered. I'm just sitting here watching all of this money go in and out. I guarantee you, I will end up with more money. Not that that matters. Then I can just give it away anyway. If I end up winning, if you end up with a better trade than me, so let's say today you just sold SpaceX, you made 50%. Well, you've beaten me, haven't you? Yep. How can I argue with that? Then you buy Virgin Galactic on its ass, you make another 50%. Bloody hell, you beat me again. Yep. But then what happens? First of all, remember, keep to one side the tax you've just accumulated, because that gain has just been reported to the IRS or the Inland Revenue in the UK. They will come for you and say, pay us 20%. So be careful. So 20% of it's already gone. Now, what you're probably going to do, because you won 50% on SpaceX, then you won 50% on Virgin Galactic, you think you can do it again. That'll probably go down really quickly, so you'll miss it. You won't take profit on it, or you'll go and buy a crypto, which you think that's going to go up. That will go down. And what will end up happening then, more than likely, you'll throw some margin at it as well. In a minute, you're going to lose, but the tax man says, I still want my 20%, and you can't pay it. And you can't pay it because you haven't got it anymore. Now you've got to sell for losses. And there's me, quietly making money in the background. No one's paying attention. I will 3x, 4x the market again. And when the market crashes, which it will, when the NASDAQ pulls back, which it will, when all this is done with, I guarantee you, I will still be in the game. I won't be margin called. I won't be wiped out, and I'll be up, because all the money will come back to where it started with what makes sense. And I like to use this analogy a lot on my show. 1 + 1 is 2. Always will be. 1 + 1 = 2. If you've got FOMO or fear, let's say it's created by a man with a gun at your head. Make a decision. Tell me the answer. 1 + 1. I can't make a decision. There's a gun at my head. I'm panicking. I'm stressed. 1 + 1 is 2. It's the same. It hasn't changed because you are with a gun at your head. It's not because you're threatened or you're scared or you have FOMO. 1 + 1 still equals 2. So I buy businesses that make money. Buy businesses where the stock price has nothing to do with the actual business. And that's important to understand. As we go into the FOMC report this morning, remember this very important point. The prices that you are watching on the screen now have nothing whatsoever to do with the performance of the business. It is simply a cattle market. It's a trading platform. It is for people to sell and buy and sell the stock market. That's it. Now you can win. Of course you can win by catching a stock that's oversold or overbought or pumping or dumping. Of course you can. But the question is, will you be there at the end of the game when it matters? We can all be up today. I could get 900 grand today and I could buy Virgin Galactic, 900 grand. And that amount of money would probably move the stock today. And if everybody saw 900 grand come into Virgin Galactic today, they'd all buy straight to $9. I'd make a fortune. You're all going, Martyn, do it. Martyn, do it. No, it's not the right thing to do. It's not the responsible thing to do. And there's a very, very, very good chance the moment it goes up, everyone dumps on me and I'm there holding the bag and I've lost money. It's not a winning strategy. It's a gamble. It's Russian roulette with every barrel with a bullet in it. That is a dangerous thing to do. I would rather wait and buy with discipline. No FOMO, no fear. Buy with discipline and I will win. At the end of the day, I'm not investing for today. I'm investing for tomorrow. And what's important is to stay focused. Look at that. Gold. What does that tell you? The market is out of control today. Fear, hedging. Gold is going up all of a sudden. SpaceX, all over the place. We have got, look at this now. We are on the edge now of one almighty dump, one almighty crash. When the money comes out of SpaceX, the market is going to crash worse than we have ever seen at any time in history. The debt crisis is through the roof. Inflation looks like it's peaked, but it's still very high. Interest rates are still high. They're not coming down today. The debt crisis is out of control. The money that the US has just spent on this war hasn't yet been reported. The money it's donated to Iran hasn't yet been reported. The stock market, the economy is utterly in the toilet at the moment. You're told it's amazing, it's brilliant, it's the best ever, it's fantastic. It's not. I cannot wait to trim from the top of my lots on Coca-Cola, and I cannot wait to buy more on the way down. And I'll be absolutely clear with you. Coca-Cola is going down just like everything else. It will just go down less because the moment the market trips over, and it will, with Coca-Cola already down, the money will go straight here. And I might end up actually being flat when the market crashes, and I'll be in a very nice position then. That's when you need the money. And it's not individual stocks. Look at J&J, the next best defensive stock. That's doing the same thing, down. Chevron Oil, down. Tesla, down. They're going to $80. McDonald's, another defensive, down. Not completely defensive, but gets used the same way as Coca-Cola and J&J. The same thing. Look at them all. Why are they down? Now we're seeing profits come out of Microsoft and Google and Meta. It looks like to me, and Nvidia and Walmart. To me, it looks like, we got speculation, and we've got fear because we got money going into gold, money going into hood, and money starting to come into crypto. That would be a big mistake. Look at this. Right, so this is a very, very, very bad sign. I don't like it. It doesn't look good at all. I will win though. People with discipline will win. Gold. Yeah. If you look at what's up, if you look at what's down, you can clearly see fear is everywhere. uncertainty, panic, wild swings all over the bloody place. This is not good. It's good for me. It's good for investors. It's not good for gamblers and guessers, though. Right. Let's go back to live Q&A. So, this all started with Chris asking me about Dave Ramsey. I hope that was of help to you. Morning, JJ. Momentous up 20%. No surprise. No surprise. Very, very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Paul, good morning. Now, there's no show on Friday. The markets are closed. A very early show today. I will be live on time, as always, but they're early show. I won't be on for the hour because I'm watching England play in Dallas, down the road from me. Harry Kane, all the lads, they're down the road for tonight. I can't afford to go, but I would have liked to, but I'm not paying Jerry Jones $5,000 to sit in the stadium and sit in the back and see nothing. I can watch it on the telly. If I want to watch England play, I'll watch them play at Wembley for £100. I'm not going to be ripped off like that. No way. In 28 days, the DTC starts their soft launch on crypto blockchains. I don't know what that really means. Robinhood dividends generally don't hit until after market closes. Thank you, Mike. Up 38% profit this year. I sold last Thursday. Congratulations. You can only claim $3,000 per year for losses. No, that's not true. That's utter nonsense. That's utter nonsense. That's utter nonsense. Think that's UK allowance. Yeah, that's the stock market in the US does not work like that. Hey, Martin, I hope you're having a well today. Thank you. I'm thinking of saving allowance. When will Coca-Cola pay the dividends? Does anyone know? It will be out today. Early dividends if you're on Robinhood. Coca-Cola. No, it's not. It's not. Kazansky, you're wrong. It's not the 1st of July. It's today. If you're on Robinhood, Robinhood UK, Robinhood USA, you're getting paid today. 100%. Look on the screen. Coca-Cola. It's a new service from Robinhood. Look, there you go. Early dividend, June the 17th, paying it today. If you're not on Robinhood, here's Robinhood UK. There's Robinhood UK. I will give you Robinhood USA as well, if you're in the USA. There you go. You get free shares right now. I get free shares. I'm not sponsored by them. We all get free shares and you can get dividends today. Simple as that. Plus matches. It's the best platform I've ever used. Even though I'm not sponsored by them, I just tell you how it is. Let's have a look. I have tried to explain. Whoops, where's that gone? Didn't work. Exactly what Martin is saying. Oh, there we go. So did you get anything out of my rant about Dave Ramsey? Coke going down. Dave save money Ramsey. He talks rubbish. And I've just proved it to you. I've proven it to you. I get massive rewards from credit cards and love the perks. Always pay the monthly balance as well. There you go. Exactly. Spend on credit card, pay off in every full. There you go. If you know nothing about finance, Dave Ramsey can help you. People who are good with finances anyway are the ones who usually get mad at him. Yeah, that's right. If you're a bloody buffoon and a lunatic and nutcase, then you might think Dave Ramsey talks great. But then that's the point, right? Just talk to idiots. Well, I could do that every day if you want. I can tell you, I could do. There's a guy down in Dallas, down the road from me, and he's charging you $2,000 to custodian your XRP. And he's got thousands of people paying him $2,000 a piece to hold their XRP for them. How mental is that? It's a complete lie and scam. He told you XRP on midnight, New Year's Eve, was going to $100. He told you when Japan raised the rates on XRP on the Bank of Japan rates a couple of nights ago. We covered it live. We told you they were going to raise the rates. We didn't guess. We didn't just wait and see. We said they would raise the rates because we had the information. They did. And we said nothing would happen to XRP and nothing did. He lied again. But people pay him thousands of dollars for his rubbish. You can get all of my trades 24/7 on YouTube Electrum membership or on Discord with one-on-one support, no AI, and I do it for 90% discount. I'm getting people now scream at me, loads of people saying, Martyn, this is ridiculous. Charge $100. The real investors will pay it. You don't need to be $2. You're trying to help everybody, but you can't. All you're doing is letting idiots come in. That's it. Now, we don't have idiots. We don't, because we have the really good vetting service and a really good interview process. All our Discordians are great. Everyone's great. But the information that I provide, people are saying, people pay. One of my Discordians said, I pay Josh, a guy called Trade with Josh, $200 a month. And he said, your trades are better. $200 a month. Why are you paying that? And the reason why I do it for $2, not to be nice, well, it probably is nice. The reason why I only charge a couple of bucks is because it helps as many people as possible. But maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I should charge $100 and say, stuff it, because people don't appreciate it. Well, the people that do. Of course they do. I bet every one of my members would prefer to pay $2 than 100. I mean, of course they do. But, you know, maybe I should just, I don't know. I'm not going to do it. Don't worry about it. I said I wouldn't and I won't. If you know nothing about finances, yeah, but you need to learn. You need to learn, not you know nothing, so let Dave Ramsey talk rubbish. No, learn. Education. That's the important part. Me too. JJ, love the perks. That's right. Pay off. Look, everybody with money will tell you. Everybody with money. Everybody without money who's got a bit of brains. You don't have to be rich. You can be really poor and have a credit card. It's called education. It's just called, don't listen to idiots. Well, Dave Ramsey's not an idiot, is he? But he's talking to idiots. Stephen Lewandowski, how you doing, mate? Why would you not want to use someone else's money for 30 days plus cashback rewards? Don't use a credit card. It's the most idiotic thing you can hear from a person. I love it. I love the fact we've got so many people now backing this up. This is great. This is great. Bank fees. There are no fees with credit cards. There goes my Coca-Cola. Don't worry, mate. Credit cards are great to use as long as you don't get yourself in trouble with them. That's right. And don't say, oh, yeah, it's all right for you. It's all right. I get so many messages like that. Oh, it's all right for you, Martyn. It's all right for you. Rubbish. I left home at 16 with nothing. Zero. Did it all myself. I've been on unemployment benefit for 2 weeks my entire life. Never got any sponsorship. Never got any free money. When my dad died, I got sod all. When my mum died, I got £1,500. That's it. Rubbish. And I've given it all away. I've put on shows for people to enjoy at my own expense. I've done charity work. Don't tell me I've had it easy. I haven't. Martyn, I just bought Coca-Cola at 79. Oh, God. I'm really pleased for you. I just wish I could. Martyn's right again. I have 15 cards. I don't use them all at the same time. I rotate usage. I never pay interest and my credit score is just fine. Exactly. Just buying Coca-Cola at FOMC Report. Waiting. That's right. Can we get back on topic, please? No, I'm focused on the members. This is not your channel, it's my channel. I do what I want and I do what my audience want. This is for my members. Sorry if that sounds rude, but it's not your channel, it's not your topic, it's my topic and I'm here for my audience. I have a great credit score, due in part to not borrowing outside my means, always paying it back on time and not paying interest. Dan, the credit card myth just won't die. If only people were held accountable for the misinformation they spread. Yes. I hate it. I cannot stand it. It's why I tell people every day I'm not a bloody YouTuber. Yes, you are. You're on YouTube. I broadcast on YouTube TV. I've toured with the world's best musicians. I'm the world piano man. Elton John. So Paul McCartney, I'm the voice of Wings when they come to America. Elton John, Paul McCartney, both on YouTube. Is Paul McCartney and Elton John a YouTuber? They broadcast on YouTube TV. That's the difference. YouTubers do sponsorship, sell nonsense, sell you rubbish stories to get you to watch. I tell the truth and piss everybody off. That is the very opposite of a YouTuber. Meet Kevin doesn't piss you off. Meet Kevin tells you what you want to hear. And he sells your training courses. Every day, it's a never-ending coupon code. Today, it's 50% off. Oh, and it expires tonight. Mine doesn't. Mine's 90% off all the time. All right? There you go. Very true. Love it, Mark Chapper. How violent a jump on Coca-Cola are we expecting? $90. You want to know? $90. I use my credit card sensibly. Pay it off every month. After 1 year, I have a perfect credit rating. There it is, Nick Jones. I agree with Martin, the credit card situation 100%. Nice one, Savan. JJ Ball, has anyone been in Bitfarm stock? I see it changed to kill infrastructure. I don't know anything about it, mate. I'll look at it. My reference credit cards, young ones nowadays, always missing payments. Over how you tell it as it is. Thank you. I'm not sure the question, though. Could you please repeat it? I'm buying Coca-Cola now. Good luck to you all. Chris, I knew this will get a big topic when you make this comment. It's easy. Don't use money that you can't pay back on time. It's easy. Coca-Cola trying to bounce back. Yes, it will too. It'll be the biggest performer. You've never seen anything like it. The Coca-Cola early dividend must pay out later today. Been watching it till it's showing pending. I know. I'm so frustrated. Let me have it. Let me have it. Why are my questions or replies to be deleted? They're not, James. I'm reading your comment on the screen. Coca-Cola is falling like a knife. I'm buying. Great. I haven't seen any comments get deleted. They're not. I'm a subscriber. I bought the Instagram subscriber too. Okay. Let me have a little look. I might do a little surprise for you. Let me have a look. Instagram, if you want a little upgrade, if you've got everything on this server and you want a little upgrade, I can give you an upgrade right now for 99 cents. And, right, okay. I've got 91 subscribers on my Instagram. 99 cents. The first to 100. 9 spots left to get to 100. Here we go. Let me give you the link to Instagram. Go on your phone. And what you're going to get is behind the scenes. Tonight we got Whiskey Wednesday. So YouTube TV is for the show. Discord is for the trades and the training. For 99 cents, you are my Lucasades, my Insta Lucasades. Here's the link. 9 people left, 99 cents to 100. There will be shows today in between Discord and YouTube. Behind the scenes, not in the studio. Studio is always YouTube and Discord. Behind the scenes, Whiskey Wednesday tonight. I'm going to share with you tonight my football, England. I'm going to be sitting there. I might paint my face red. Not yet. Maybe the next couple of games. But on Instagram, you get the personal stuff. You get me drinking whiskey, having a party, watching England football. That kind of stuff. That's what you get. You also get trading stock information. You don't get the trades though, all right? It's 99 cents. Let me refresh the screen. See if it's all gone. Let's have a look. 92, 8 spots left for 99 cents at 100, blah, 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 to get to 100. Let me share on the screen. Let me share with you here. Look at my portfolio coming back now. Is there any surprise? None whatsoever. Okay, here we go. Subscribers. There it is. There it is. There's my subscription. 91 subscribers. Oh, it's right at the bottom of the screen. You can't see it. Oh, bugger. Anyway, there it is. 99. Okay. Back to my portfolio, which is coming up quicker than it went down. There it is. Looking good. 10 grand down this morning. I only wish I could have bought more. Anyway, I have done everything I can to support the community. Let me do my thing. Look at it now. There goes the S&P. See, Martin was right again. At the end of the day, I'm going to win again. Virgin Galactic popped up, now selling off. SpaceX, yes, it's being sold. Fantastic. I can't wait. I can't wait to see it. $110. I will buy all those shares that you would not let me have. Robinhood. No one has worked harder for Robinhood, and they gave me one share. I've got people on the show here who said I didn't even try, and I got like 10, 20. I can't believe you only got one. I ordered 600 at 135. I would now be a millionaire, and I would have sold half of it, become a millionaire, and I'd have bought Coca-Cola on the way down. But they wouldn't let me do it. Anyway, just followed on Instagram. Thank you, Gary Robbins. Come on, Coca-Cola. Wish that dividend would hand. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to buy it. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. Let me go back to the comments. I missed a few. Let's have a look. I missed a few comments. I don't want to miss anyone. Let's have a look. Nike swoosh, down SpaceX. I sold my space at 225. Yep, good on you. Credit cards are objectively superior by taking a bet on the majority of people. That's right, exactly. But you're betting on everybody not paying their bills. It's exactly what you do. It's quite funny, really. Space balloon pop. Down it goes. Fantastic. Down it goes. Come on, SpaceX. All the way down to 20. It's actually worth about $50 to $60. I think it's great. Meet Kevin is looking a bloody idiot this morning. Ron Barron is looking an idiot. Ross Gerber, they're all looking like idiots now. I bet they'll all be coming on going, well, see, they won't even care because the people that bought at the top won't blame them. They won't blame them. They'll just go, I'll buy more then. They won't go, I should have just waited and bought with Martyn Lucas. That's what they won't say that. They won't say that. Off topic, but I hope everyone stays safe out there today. Weather's going to be nasty here in the Midwest. Tornadoes. Oh dear. Oh yes. Yes, I'm in Tornado Alley myself. I was able to buy more. Oh, it's 79. Beautiful. Martyn, because you have Martyn. Yes, Martyn, because you're never been a kid. What's that? Can only tolerate my own kids. Oh, this is when I was moaning about children, right? The big SpaceX sell-off. Not everyone graduates. Well, some people probably don't deserve to, right? My high school freshman class was 600 and my senior class was 200. SpaceX down to 193. They went off course. This is so good. They just wanted to help on the wrong thing since I was supposed to help in the environment, nothing else. SpaceX, Space Squeeze. I'm loving it. It's going down the toilet. And here comes Coca-Cola. Oof. That was a dump on SPX. Yes. Cars for kids. What a scam. Yeah. Giving free kids cars. Get out and earn one. Sick. My kids had to buy their own rust buckets. I drive from... There you go. Catter. My kids had to buy their own rust buckets. I drove one from 2010. I love it. I love it. Karen Justice, she's laughing her face off. We're going to the moon. Only if you're in Coca-Cola, not you in SpaceX. I gave my grandkid graduation a used car. Stephen, nice one, mate. You gave your own kid a car. Nothing wrong with that. Good morning, Mr. Lucas. What is Grandpa ranting about this morning? I'm not a grandpa. Or maybe I am. Why don't you like Palantir, Martyn? I do. But Alex Karp's a liar. Alex Karp keeps selling when he says he's not. Alex Karp's a bloody lunatic. The product is great. The business is ridiculous. He's formed a cult following where everyone buys overpriced and then he sells it from underneath them. And then they go, well, it doesn't matter. It does matter. It's a great product. It's a ridiculous business. It's too expensive. If you pay 1,000 times earnings, you are an idiot. Can't type for laughing. Absolutely hilarious. Good stuff. What? Are you all enjoying it? Great funds. How nice of you. Not really. Nothing nice about me at all. I just do what the right thing. It's not nice giving people money. It's just the right thing to do if you've helped them. It's nothing clever about it. You know. Yes, done. New sub here. I like the outlook on life. Let's have a look. Have we got 100 followers on Instagram yet? Let me have a look. 92. Was it 92 a minute ago? It was 92 a minute ago. 8 to go. 99 cents. You can follow me on Instagram, behind the scenes, watch the football game with me, get my thoughts on the stocks, not my trades, exclusively on Discord, just my thoughts on things behind the scenes. There's Instagram. 8 spots left. The first 100, 99 cents. I believe they didn't want to... Oh, hang on. Bloody hell, I've just gone to the bottom again. I want to get through these questions. What's going on? Good stuff. Space almost down. Yeah, Space is going down the toilet now. Meet Kevin must look a right dick this morning, telling everyone to buy it last night in his stupid video. And I told everyone, don't do it. First grandkid, 4 grandkids, more to go. I will give them each a used car. Well, you just got more money than my parents. That's all I'm saying. I mean, one of my friends said, I always remember it. Guy and Mandy, 2 of my friends when I was younger, they both got a free house from their parents, and they said, "Didn't you get a free house?" I went, "No, I didn't get anything." They said, "What? Don't your parents love you?" I went, "What? Not everyone can give their kids a free house. My parents could hardly pay their mortgage." So no, I didn't get a free house. I bought my own. And now I've got an house in America and a house in England, all by myself. Well, the house in America is more to do with my wife, let's be honest. But I bought the house in England, right? Anyway, there you go. No one gave me a free house. Coca-Cola almost down 79. It's going down now. SpaceX is now falling really quickly. I'm loving it. And Coca-Cola is going up. Look at SpaceX go. Right on the day when Meet Kevin came out again and said everyone should buy it. I love it, love it. I'm absolutely loving it. He looks a complete arse this morning. Ross Gerber. Who else was there? Flipping Ross Gerber. We had Ron Barron. Oh, it's the best thing to buy this morning. It's going $1,000 and it sells right on their asses and it goes right into Coca-Cola. I love it. That's what's supposed to happen. People too soft nowadays. Yeah. First grandkid. I read that one. Yes, it's true. Done. New Gary Robinson. Where are we up to now on Instagram? Let's have a quick look. Where are we up to now? I've now got still 92. 8 spots at 99 cents. What's wrong with you miserable sods? You're giving a personal service for 99 cents. If I charge $10, you'd all do it, wouldn't you? Preach on, Martyn. Greed is a disease. It is, mate. The total credit card in the United States stands at approximately 1.25 trillion. Not for me, it don't. I pay it off every month. Martyn is a farming aura. What is that? Why is that? The average credit card debt per person is approximately $5.5 grand. Yeah, let them have it. You're just paying for my points. I used to be in that predicament, but now I close to paying it all down. Congratulations to you, mate. Nice bloke. Nice bloke that lies. Who's this? A nice bloke that lies. Oh, you mean Meet Kevin? Well, I'm just saying, he's a family man, isn't he? His wife loves him. I bet his kids love him. He's probably a nice bloke at home. He just lies on the telly to get you to pay for his private jet. He just doesn't care. I don't understand how people can't care about the things they say. I like Mr. Lucas. He's on the level. A rare thing on YouTube. Thank you, mate. You're a good Englishman, Martyn. Thank you, MT. Goat trophy. What's that? What's a goat trophy? Good morning, Mr. Martyn. What's a bloody stuffed lemon? A lemming, a stuffed lemming, not a stuffed lemon. No, if you're going over the cliff, you're a bloody stupid lemming, not a lemon, a stuffed lemon. And maybe he is a stuffed lemon. That's why he's a bit sour. Anyway, the man with the big heart. I don't know about that, really. Just bought another 500. I'm not that nice. I'm quite selfish when it comes to it, really. I just want to do what I want to do. That's it. I don't run around like a nice person. I just do what I want to do. What I want to do is be on YouTube. Oh, by the way, can I share something nice with everybody? I forgot to mention it, right? It was our wedding anniversary yesterday. Me and Leah, 8 years. Me and Leah married 8 years yesterday in England. We got married twice. We got married in the US 6 months ago. It was 8 months. It was 8 years. And yesterday, it was 8 years in the UK. So that's the real wedding. That's the real one. That's the one I did in the village. That's the one I did with a proper church. That's the one we did with the Jaguar, the proper wedding. You know what I mean? The proper Hollywood wedding. So anyway, there you go. 8 years married yesterday. Me and Leah, 8 years. How about that? How about that, folks? I'm going to take Leah out tonight. We're going to, after the football, we're going to have a nice steak dinner. Nice glass of wine and go, cheers, babe. Shall we do another 8 years? We've already decided we might as well. Might as well. In for a penny, in for a pound, eh? When's the big crash coming? I don't know. July the 1st at 3 o'clock. I bought Rocket Labs instead of SpaceX, waiting for SpaceX to go under 100 to start buying. Very, very good. Very good. Yeah, very good. It might do it as well. You should do kayaking to get exercise. I can't, mate. There's nothing around here. It's just concrete everywhere. It's Dallas, isn't it? What's market hope today? Not me using lots now, share ISAs. I just cancelled my Dave Ramsey subscription. Really? I love it. Did you subscribe to me then? Hang on a minute. Let's have a look. I'm getting 100 places on my Instagram today. I've got 8 left for 99 cents. 92. It's stuck at 92. I'm really sick of it. Look at this. I'm giving people a personal trip into my life. Look. 92. 8 left. Can't believe everyone's not done it. Oh well. Got 92. 92 friends I got. 92 friends. A stuffed lemon. Lemming. I just cancelled my Dave Ramsey subscription. Hooray! Martin, is there any sense in holding a substantial amount of cash when it should all be in treasury, short-term treasury, earning 3.55, shouldn't it? Don't tell me your cash is just sitting there earning nothing, all right? It needs to be earning something. Still better at least to have some money in something. Thanks for it. No, I don't ever believe money should be sitting there doing nothing. Money is there to work. If it's sitting in cash, you're losing 4% a year. Buy a great asset. Coca-Cola would be a good time. Not because I'm in it. It makes no difference. But, you know, if you don't want to do that, buy short-term treasuries, SGOV. You're going to earn, was it 3.55 to do absolutely nothing? And it's guaranteed and it's safe. You can sell 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. Access your money whenever you want. Making money, right? Easy, innit? Easy. Trump going live in 20 minutes. I'm not covering it. I'm sick of it now. I used to. Now it's just one bloody lie after another. I'm just sick and tired. It just doesn't provide any value to anyone. Yes, I get views. Everyone goes, great, I'll subscribe. But it doesn't provide any value. We know there's no deal. We know on his birthday he said there's a deal. And then a cage fight at the White House. Is that what you want for the United States? Is that a reflection of the United States? I don't know. I'm just bored of it now. It's like every 5 minutes, another load of nonsense. I wonder what news the Cheeto Dusty Commander-in-Chief has for us now. I couldn't even care less, could you? When do you think the crash is coming? Why do you keep asking me that? I don't know exactly, but I know it's coming. Buckley, I bought the same thing, gold coin, better view from a TV. Right. Make sure that under the video, you've clicked the cogs. What? Eh? What cogs? What cogs? Yeah. Under the cogs on the TV, you can watch it in 4K surround sound. Oh, I didn't realise that. I've been wondering why the picture's rubbish. Click on the cogs. Go 4K. Look, Ultra HD. Not even standard HD. I go Ultra HD. Look, you can watch here. Actually, I tell a lie. It's just 4K. I just made that up. It's only 4K. Look, 4K. Click the bloody cogs. You get a better show. You get surround sound. All that nonsense. Up goes my portfolio. Down goes SpaceX. Martyn's going to win again. Brickmark. Hello. How are you, Brickmark? Big heart from Martyn. God bless. Nice of you. That's a nice thing to say. Trump is going live in 15 minutes. Martyn, you should stream it. I used to do it a lot, but it's the same old stuff, isn't it? Just making up stuff. Is it of any value? Do you all want me to broadcast Trump telling you we got a deal, which we haven't got? Does anybody want to hear it? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Do you want me to? I can broadcast it if you really want to hear it.
Urgencies on Ukraine.
Yeah, he is. He's going live in a minute. He's going live in a minute. Does anybody want me to do it? Quality over quantity, Martyn. You're not stupid. You're kind. I don't know. You're not stupid, Martyn. You're a great man. Thanks so much. You're not stupid. You're having a calling on your heart to help people. You have a big... Yeah, but it upsets me, though. It really does. I want to cry about it. It's not good. I have wasted money on other advice groups and they've been awful. This is an incredible group. Couldn't be more grateful. You should join Discord, mate. You get all my trades 24/7. One-on-one support. 2-stage events every day. There's no... Oh, I've got a stage event. I'm still live though, aren't I? So that's okay. I listened to Dave Ramsey, a teenager. I didn't get a credit card my whole life until 3 months ago. I built credit from nothing. Really glad I didn't get a car when I was 18, though. Oh, hang on. What's this? Price of eggs. Oh, God.
A Defense 89 tipped $2 Canadian through Super Chat. Haha, and price of eggs, and how godly he is.
Who's this? Who's godly? Go live. Do you want Trump live then? You all want Trump live. He's about to speak. This is it is important, but I'm just like sick of doing it. It's like, I don't want to hear about your birthday. I don't want to hear about the price of eggs. I've got stuff to do. Put in the chat, do you want to hear Trump live? If you do, I'll cover it. If you do, I'll cover it. I'm trying to find it. I've got a pre-show set up, hopefully. I've not done Trump live for ages. It always tends to be the same thing. And I used to think it was interesting, but it's like always the same. Have I saved one? Tell me I've got one. Damn it, I haven't got one. Let me check again. The only way I can catch it is if I can... Yeah, yes, yeah, everybody wants it. Okay. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. I was hoping I would have one. Okay. Stop wasting time. Let's set it up really quick. Here we go. So I'm going to have a bit of assistance here. All right. Create me a YouTube title, description, and tags. Donald Trump live. Live speech. Just hours before the FOMC report, the last live Trump speech before Kevin Warsh, the new Fed chair, presents the FOMC report, a must watch. I'm doing it, folks. I'm doing it. Just bear with me. I've got to be really quick. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm creating it. We're going to go there. He hasn't started yet. We've got 15 minutes. So I will be there. Please bear with me. I will create the event. So here we go. Create new. Trump live. Okay. Okay. Now I need the description. President Donald Trump is live in what could be the most important speech to investors before the FOMC report, just hours before the Federals. Got to just check. I've got to read it all through. ChatGPT helps me, but I have to check it. I've spent a long time building the model. It always gives me what I want it to say. but I still have to check it and fact check it, and then fact check it with Claude to make sure that everything is accurate. So it's not something I can do in 10 seconds, but I'm nearly there. Doing some speed reading this morning. Okay. Got the tags. Now I've got to click the thumbnail. The thumbnail I do manually, so that takes me a little bit more time, but I'll get there. So live shows, unbelievable. Done. There. No AI. Yeah. Okay. When I say no AI, I've used ChatGPT to help me create, but there's no AI in the presentation. That's what that actually means. SpaceX is going down quicker and quicker and quicker, which is fantastic. Now create me a YouTube thumbnail with a real image of Donald Trump, live speech from Trump in France just before the FOMC report. So the big words, Trump speech live, underneath in smaller words, from France, show a real picture of Donald Trump, and show some market volatility. Okay. Now what I do is I open up Photoshop, and I'll let you see what I'm doing so you can actually see me do this in real time. If you're interested, that is. Probably going, we couldn't care less, mate. And that's okay. No worries. I probably couldn't care less if you were using Photoshop either, to be honest. Anyway, there it is. There's my image. That's me in Photoshop. Okay, that's how I do things.
Admxchida tipped $4.99 through Super Chat. You should at least get paid for covering same Trump speech again. Smiley face emoji, drop of blood emoji, lemon emoji.
Oh, thank you for the super chat. That's really kind of you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Now what I do, look, this is do my own designs. So I drag that to there. I take the layer down. Obviously there's no Discord because we're carrying on with Trump. There you go. Trump speech live. There you go. There it is. So what I do now, do you like that? It's pretty good, right? And I go flatten, and I go save as, T wide, save it as a JPEG. I'm just about to go live, replace, okay, and edit. Oh. Okay, it's done. And edit, undo flatten image. I change it as well for the wide to the phone one. Layer, flatten, file, save as. This is tool. Replace, yes. Save, go, close Photoshop. Right, back down to there. Okay, SpaceX is literally collapsing. It's hilarious. Can't wait to buy it at the right price. Now I'll go over to the event, add in the... Oh, yeah, that's all right. Okay, thumbnail. It's going to be live in 5 minutes, so here we go. I'll set it for now. Subscribers, yeah. Redirect, yeah. Yeah. Public, 10:05. Oh, yeah, now. Well, 10:10, which is in 3 minutes. June the 17th, done. Okay. Bear with me a second. We'll be there in a second. Yeah. We've got... Macron speaking at the moment, so Trump will be live any moment now. He's coming up after this. Okay, there is the event. Let me now redirect to it. So it'll automatically take you there. We'll go there right now, hear what he has to say. It will be interesting, I hope anyway. And then we've got the FOMC report, which is where I was going to send you. But I'll send you there now instead. And then we'll go from there to the FOMC report. And in between, got Discord as well to set up the events, set up the trades. Customization. Through to, whoops, no. Oh, okay, we're nearly there. I'm going to end this now, send you there. We can all watch it together. Macron is still speaking, so we haven't missed anything at all. Redirect. Trump. Okay, cool. Here's the event. Yep, SpaceX is getting further and further down the toilet, which is perfect. Hope you all took your profits. God, that's... On the night, then literally, all the big people came out and told you to buy it last night. I love it. They're all looking like, but no one would care. They'll carry on watching them. Trump live now. There you go. Look at SpaceX, folks. I mean, we're talking proper crashing. Look at that. Oh my God. The people on CNBC should be disgusted. They were all telling everyone to buy it this morning. Where's that gone? Trump live. Where's that gone? Oh, there it is. Pin to the top. Replace the pin. Okay, guys. So here we go. We're going to go over now to Trump live. There it is. Fantastic. We're going to go there now. Starts in a minute. So it might be a minute or two. Just give me a chance to press a few buttons. But let's go there now. Let's see that. You've all got the link. It's pinned to the top. And then we'll go from there to the FOMC report. This is the last speech before the FOMC. So it's a kind of big deal. Right. Okay, guys. There'll be Discord in between all of this. Obviously, we can't stop for Discord when this is going on. But we will do, of course, you'll get your two-stage events as you always do. All right. It'll be after this, in between before the FOMC starts. All right. That's it from me. I'll see you right there in a second. Thank you for all the support. Oh, look at this. That'll go towards me and Leah's dinner tonight. Thank you.
At Cameron Griffin D2R tipped $20 through Super Chat. Here's to another 8 years, Martin. Please get her a drink and thank her from all of us for allowing us your time, even as she deserves it all.
That's amazing. Cameron Griffin, what a lovely gesture. We're going out for dinner after the World Cup tonight with England. And that's very kind. Appreciate it. And I shall buy a nice bottle of wine and I'll say this was from Cameron Griffin. Thank you. And I'm serious. I mean that. So thank you so much. That is absolutely lovely. Thank you. See you over on Trump right now. All right. Okay. That's it from me. Take care of yourselves and each other. Click on the link. It'll take you there by itself. Bye-bye.